And in any case, here's what we did last time. Welcome to the current episode of Dungeons & Dragons Waterdeep Bunny Heist. Last time, upon arriving at the windmill, you were told to head to find who took the Stone of Galore and murdered two other cultists in a cult. You carefully made your way upstairs looking for the two cultists in question, breaking into their room just as they were handing it off to a trio of flying spine devils. After a short fight ensuing, three of you jumped out the window after the spine devils, with Brutrik getting a very good lead on everybody. Simon obviously taking his time and following direction on the ground level. Eventually finding them their way to an alleyway where you fought several people, or I say several other demons and fiends, a couple of invisible imps, as the stone was handed to some human or humanoid actually, in a waiting carriage. The carriage was unable to take off before the two horses, or at least one horse, and the driver were put to sleep. However, the person inside was able to jump out and run. Ironically, oh no, I'm sorry. Everybody, I was going to say that Simon was the first one after him, but Simon was the one who managed to recognize this person, unbeknownst to everybody else.
It's his evil twin brother.
Could be.
Vincent.
But
My evil sister,
case,
Simone.
We're last in the alley. I'll go to the map where we were last. Everybody heading off after this person, who has the stone in his clutches. Brutrik, followed by Sharptooth Simon, and then Rat King, who was attempting to jump along the rooftops, but you come to a street. And with that,
all the circles are the same size, Mark. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Same.
Are you?
Same. Same position.
Yeah, right. Maybe we
distance
should
from
set
the
up
edge.
at some point. Anyway,
No, I think it's this. No, I think it's just because different characters pop out differently. That it's a little bit of an illusion.
Yeah, because it looks like Sharptooth does have enough of a headroom to adjust for that thing. Okay, never mind.
It could be that the canvas size for each of them was the same as well.
Yeah, we might have just fixed that up and made sure that it is. In any case, let's head on to this.
I think it was always okay.
Might have been. I don't know.
I think you're both okay.
Oh, thank you. We are now entering
The street.
I don't know. I have snowstorm ambience, but I'll take that. I think it's for the wind. So, you are entering into essentially another chase. This person has taken off with the stone and is heading into a crowd of people. And after reading up that I don't have to track, I shouldn't track distance in turn. We won't do that this time. Basically, if you are faster than the person relative to you, you will either catch up or outrun them, and obviously slower, you will fall behind or be caught up too. But let's have everybody start by rolling initiative after I make sure that everybody is out of the initiative tracker. Yes, roll initiative, please.
This is better music than the last chase one.
It was the last. It was the same music I chose. I did for the two of them. I think you can just hear it a little better now.
Did anyone else's numbers highlighted bright yellow and it's green?
They are when you roll them, when they're dice roll. Yes.
Oh, this is the same music. It sucks.
Let me turn it down a tad.
Take it down. Take it back.
No, it's just that it doesn't loop well. That's why I don't like it.
Oh, yeah. It starts low, but it goes on for several minutes. So it's a free one I found on YouTube, like a royalty-free one. Oh, you're right. It's really not that long. Damn. I should have fixed that up.
I'm just proving Mark wrong, like, all the time.
Okay.
So the reason I turned to reading is because I was in dark mode, and so it made all the numbers white.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Oh yeah, turn up dark mode. Okay, with that, I'm gonna start this actually. Yeah, so Sharptooth, Brutrik and the person you are pursuing have already jumped into the crowd and are chasing after this person. And you are about to jump into it. I'm going to see if we have a complication, and then you'll be able to do what you want. There is no complication. What would you like to do? Remember, you all have 3 dashes that you can do as well, although this is less about speed and more about being able to track somebody in a crowd.
I kind of like logistically about it because Sharptooth is like 3 feet tall. Does that come into play about like trying to navigate someone? Whereas like Brutrik, who's like a bajillion feet tall, is more likely. It's like, do I keep track of their shoes?
So, let's do it like this then. What are you are going to easily be able to follow at least Brutrik. What are you going to do to try and catch up or stick with them? You will have trouble seeing them. Do you want to like get up high? Do you want to just like jump on people's heads, or do you want to do something to try and catch up to this person? They are probably with 60 feet ahead of you at this point, and surrounded by crowds.
It would be very comfortable if I could do that thing running on top of people's heads.
You can try it if you want.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay. Give me a acrobatics check.
His gross feet.
I've seen Sharptooth crowd surf. It can't be that hard, can it?
I'd like to do luck.
Yeah, if you have luck, I believe you lets you reroll. Go for it.
Yeah, I have 3, so I get a 1.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I thought it was Brutrik trying to do it.
Oh, just crushing everyone?
Yeah.
I have a step of the wind, so it wouldn't kill most people.
Now that I know that the frickin' run music is horrible for looping, and it's that short, I thought it was a lot longer. I'm gonna go ahead and just change the music.
Alright, so yes.
I apologize.
16 opposed to an 8. I have a plus
All
5
right,
in acrobatics, so I was like, this 8's not gonna do it.
Let me change the music in the sec.
Wild Dog Productions, they offer like free ambient music.
Yeah, and so we'll just do classic rap battle.
Classic.
And there we go.
Did you know the Benny Hill chess theme is actually royalty free?
Is it?
Yes, it is public domain.
Not the recordings, but the actual music itself.
Yes, same with Yakety Sax, apparently.
That's cool. Okay, so with a 16, you are able to... So the first person you try and climb onto is like, I'm going to climb onto this person, and you climb onto, a very short dwarf. He's like, hey, what you doing? Get off me! And you're like, oops, sorry! And you jump off him onto somebody taller and manage to climb up. And you are able to get up and actually spot Brutrik and the person you are pursuing in the chase. So I'm going to say that you successfully are able to keep up with everything.
Sharp song.
During this whole sequence, it's like just unaware completely of anyone's like reaction to him like stepping or grabbing around where he gets anywhere.
Brutrik, what would you like to do?
How far away? So he's in the crowd. We're running in the crowd.
He's probably 30 to 40 feet ahead of you in tandem. Everybody's basically moving at the same time during the chase, which I did wrong last time.
Okay, yeah. And so we're running through. It's almost like a market street, and there's just there's throngs of people, and but it's not like a tight.
Pretty much, it's not super crowded, but it's enough that if you're not careful, you could lose the person in the crowd.
Yeah, and the buildings aren't super tight together. Like it's wide enough.
Correct. He went onto a very large main street and is sort of just trying to hide into the crowd and just like run across into the next one. So right now you're fine. Give me a perception check, please. Let's just see if you could spot him automatically.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're actually having trouble spotting him. You know the direction he went, but you've lost him in the meantime. You have no complication. What would you like to do?
I would like to keep running in the direction that I was going.
Okay. All right.
And,
roll me a D100.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll see how that is. You get to where you're running and you don't quite see him, but you do see people in the crowd sort of reacting in such a way that you think he went that way. Like he, crashed into somebody and they knocked stuff over. You're like, oh, he probably went that way.
Okay.
Look at that. Simon, you're up. You have entered the street, and you see Sharptooth climbing on someone. You see Brutrik just, towering over lots of other people. What would you like to do?
Actually,
I'm sorry. There's no complication. Now, what would you like to do?
Try to sift my way through the crowd to continue forward, because cannot possibly do anything that dexterous.
Okay, give me a basic dexterity check. Yeah, I'm gonna roll one more. You make it. I'm gonna roll one more complication roll to see if something happens, and something does happen on this failure. An overzealous guard mistakes you for someone else. As you pass by, you're like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he just takes a swipe at you, just an unarmed swipe. Does a 13 hit?
A 10 would hit.
Did you want a shield?
No.
I'm gonna say you take 1 point of damage.
I would assume that would take me by surprise.
Right, that's fair enough. I'd say so. Take 1 point of damage from that, but you're able to, you're still able to keep up. You haven't lost everything. You know which way everybody is sort of moving. This guy's gonna continue on. He's gonna try and duck beneath the crowd, see if he can hide. And okay, let's see if that works. Rat King, you were on top of the rooftops. You could probably follow him a little bit and then maybe just try and jump down, but he is crossing one of the larger main thoroughfares of the city.
Doesn't matter. I suck back his protein shake.
Okay, can I see him?
Make a perception check with advantage. You're up high.
Yeah.
We can hear you talking, Sam and stuff. Just so you know.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Huh.
No socializing during D&D.
Yeah.
It's a serious game.
Social
We
game.
want pizza.
No pizza either.
Where's my dice?
Perception. Yeah.
With advantage.
17.
17. You just managed to spot him in the crowd running. He is kind of gotten to a thicker part of the crowd, but you do see him exactly where he is. A good, probably at this point, because you also waited to head off, probably a good 60 feet away before, 60 feet, give or take, plus your run and speed. You are unimpeded by everybody else on the rooftops, but he is also on the other side of the road. So we'll say he's 50 feet away.
Okay, so this is a little different than last time. So the rules are, right now, my turn, I'm 50 feet away.
Yeah, we're going to keep everybody running at roughly the same distance, unless you specifically dash or do something to catch up. And just because I find it a lot easier to run this kind of chase, where it being a skill check to see how you are keeping up with this person, rather than just trying to keep up with them.
Well, I want to get closer to him, so I'm going to dash. Okay,
so you're going to dash. We'll say you catch up a bit. You're now about 30 feet away from him.
Is that my turn, or do I still have an action?
The dash would be your action unless you have a way of doing it. But you still have a bonus action if you wish.
Okay, do it. Making sure I have something that's not bonus action. Nope, I think that's it.
Okay. With that, Sharptooth, you are now up. You have a good sense of where he is, as well as where Brutrik is, while you are on top of this very tall... we'll say that you jumped on a centaur. No, wait, I hate centaurs. We'll say you jumped on just a Goliath.
Whoa!
Yeah,
What'd
centaurs
they do to
suck.
you?
I'm totally saying it. Everything. They did everything.
I stepped on your foot 4 times.
Do I have to roll for a complication?
No, because you are on the rooftop. I'm going to say for now you're fine.
Okay.
Can I dash while I'm on people's heads?
I'll give you... You have to do a dexterity check, but... Yeah, give me a dexterity... Yeah, basic dexterity check.
One. Yes.
No.
You jump
Watch
off.
me, guys.
Do you want to luck again?
I think I'm really better. I am gonna. Yeah, I have been marking them off, so I'm not.
Okay,
just
great.
using it instantly.
So go ahead and roll again if you're gonna luck. 8. A little better, but you definitely don't fall to your face. You unfortunately, as you're jumping on him, you do jump on somebody who just does not want you on him and just like takes you off. Like, yeah, what you doing? Oh, get oh god, my suit. You get all nice and dirty. Oh, so good. Just keeps on like, hey, I'm walking here type thing. And you get up and you no longer have your above crowd thing. So go ahead and give me a perception check with disadvantage to see if you can spot this guy. Perception?
It did not.
Roll 8.
Rolled it. Yeah.
Oh.
8. It's an 8.
No, that's dexterity.
No, rolled an 8.
Yeah, it was an 8 for perception. I don't know. It did the 3D model dice roll.
Oh, it rolled. Oh, I'm sorry. It rolled it in the campaign. Oh, there it is. Okay, I've got the campaign log open too, so I'll look that over just in case. No, it's not your fault. It's the script's fault. Stupid free script. Third party. In any case, you are unable to spot the person, but you can see Brutrik still. He's closer to you, and you had a good beat on him, and you know the direction that they were heading. So I'm going to say that you neither gain, you only gain like a couple of feet of movement. So you're probably at about 50 feet away this time.
That's fair.
Brutrik, you're still about 30 feet away. What would you like to do? Complication time. Oh, a crowd blocks your way. I need you to make a strength or athletics or acrobatics check to try and navigate through the crowd as a group of nuns passes by.
They're probably also from his sect too.
Yeah.
And so, just like trying to like go up run along the side of a building to get away from them.
And you are unfortunately way too nice, and you're like, just wait for them to go.
Should have been a bunch of little baby ducks.
Bunch of baby ducks. Send them to the moon. So movement for you is difficult terrain. You're still able to dash after, but you will lose some ground. If you want to do something else, you can as well, if you want to use a different action. Or if you want to use your bonus action to dash as well, using a key point.
Yeah, I think all of my actions are for punching, so it's it's going to be mostly just the dash.
Okay, so you can just go ahead and dash, and then you lose a little bit of ground because it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, no worries.
Simon!
Try to get away from the guard that's trying to smack me upside the head and hurry on.
Hey, I'm going to say that you don't get a complication because you had one last time.
Okay. I guess I'll try to dash since I'm getting left behind.
All right, just going to dash. You will catch up to probably past Sharptooth a little bit. Go make a perception check with advantage because of your keen mind. Yeah, you're able to actually spot him. You recognized the color of his jacket, and you're able to spot it uniquely in the crowd.
He'll call up to Sharptooth to point it out, just in case.
Okay, yeah. Point it out. You're going to... So, yeah, you gain some ground. He's now up. He's gonna again lose a little bit of ground as he's gonna try and hide again.
Oh no, he covered his eyes. I can't see him anymore.
And everybody's gaining on him, but he's able to, you're able to spot him a lot easier. He's having a lot harder time stealthing. You don't automatically spot him, but he's a lot easier to spot. He rolled kind of low. Rat King, you're up.
How close am I now to him?
Let's see, he's running and you're running with him, so you're still about 30 feet away, so,
Okay. Will you let me? So, part of my swarm is I can use my swarm to do Mage Hand.
Mm-hmm.
I want to trip him with one of my rats.
Okay, so first give me a perception check with advantage to see if you can spot him.
At 20!
Yeah. So yeah, you're able to do it, and you're just timing it so he is not surrounded by other people. So you can go ahead and give me a try at this. Give me a let's see how to do this. This isn't really an Arcana thing. This is more of a. What's the general roll you do for this? Does it just happen?
A Mage Hand is just.
Oh, Mage Hand.
It just happens. It's
So-
just a cantrip.
Oh, I
Like-
see. Your swarm is essentially a Mage Hand. So go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
12.
12. I'm going to have him roll a dexterity save. And he does fail. You are able to get him. He does trip. He falls prone a little bit. And he just gets back up. He loses a lot of ground from that.
Okay. Yeah, like, I guess that's like, I'm trying to get the timing right, so it
Yeah.
catches him off guard.
I don't know. If he fell flat, then he's gotten a lot more ground.
But don't
Boo.
Anything else, Rat King?
And then I'm just gonna, run and not dash.
Okay. And because he's on the ground, you'll make up some ground. So you're probably, but he's in the thing. So we'll say you're probably about 15 to 20 feet away at this point.
Okay.
Sharptooth, you are up.
Because,
Oh wait. Complication? No complication. Okay, go.
because he pointed out the direction in which the mystery guy is, I guess I'll just dash in that direction.
Okay, yeah. If you want, go ahead. Go ahead and dash, and then make a perception check. So you kind of catch up to where Brutrik is. 15. Yeah, you're able to definitely spot him, especially after he got on the ground. It looks like he dropped the stone and picked it back up like a fumbled football, and then is continuing to go. But you have caught up ground to him. You were probably only like Rat King 15 feet or so away.
I could smell him.
Brutrik,
can
we have a
smell
no complication for Brutrik.
After saying goodbye to every one of those nuns, Brutrik would probably just go towards the area. He'd fallen down and gotten back up.
Yep.
I have lost my spear. It was in one of the guys, so I think I would like to throw one of my darts for him to drop the stone. No?
Okay, so of note, there are still lots of people around. There's still crowded people, so you could hit him.
But I could hit somebody else.
You could potentially hit somebody else because of how crowded it is. I would make
Okay.
that. That's not like a natural one. That's going to be a very low. That's going to be a very high, low miss.
Okay, yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess Brutrik probably would make that chance out of
Okay.
because he's just gonna go straight to where he was using a dash action, please.
All right. So you're able to essentially catch up to where he is, maybe only about 15 feet away, give or take, just out of arm's reach.
Yeah. All right. Awesome.
Simon, you're up. You're a little bit further behind because everybody else has been running, but you're catching up as well. Complication to see if something happens. Yes, Simon's getting all the complications.
Yay!
You try and get around people, but you run into a brawl in progress. Make an athletics or acrobatics or intimidation check, your choice, to get past the brawlers unimpeded.
The Pearly Brawl.
Sharptooth ended up kicking somebody in the head when going across them. They mistook it as somebody else, threw a punch.
The nuns got into a street fight.
I'm more holier than thou. Nay.
What did you need me to roll?
Acrobatics, athletics, or intimidation. Your 3 best things.
Oh yeah, I'll intimidate. I've got a +2 on that, right? I have a negative in all of them. Just because it's more interesting, we'll go with athletics.
All right. Your DC that you needed was a 15. You almost made it.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm going to say that you get stuck by them. You don't get any hurt from it because you already took a little bit of damage, and this is and you're a wizard, so you get shoved to the ground with that. Lose your glasses, take a little bit of time to pick up your glasses, and then you keep on running. So you don't gain any ground because you're basically the same situation as the guy you're chasing.
I can't see anything without my glasses.
Can't see without my glasses. I can't be seen without my glasses.
Johnny Bravo. Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite Johnny Bravo jokes. Okay. With that, he is now up. Seeing that everything is going to be gained, he actually turns the corner and goes directly into a specifically crowded thing of people. Everybody please make a perception check to see if you can spot him. Rat King, you have advantage. Sharptooth, you have disadvantage. Simon, you also have disadvantage because you fell behind.
$13.
He manages to get into a crowd. He realizes he's being chased from several angles at once. He manages to duck the crowd. The only person who's able to spot him is the one who can identify the color of his jacket, which is Simon, although he's pretty far back. He goes into a corner. Everybody seems to lose him. Nobody serves him. And then you hear a loud bang! Minor explosion with a large bit of smoke coming out directly from your left. Smoke powder that you have seen before and has heard before from the time that you picked up that pistol. Pistol. You look over and you see this person fall to the ground and drop the stone. In its place, somebody picks up the stone, looks directly at Brutrik, because you're the closest, and probably the most identifiable. You get a good look at his face, spots you, and then immediately heads down an alleyway.
Chase after him.
Let me update the tokens. Where's the stone token I was using? There we go.
It's the guy we didn't kill because we were too nice.
It is not him, actually. It is not. It's another character from the thing, or another icon from the thing.
It's Lily Sula.
Make it Lily Sula. I don't care.
So, Brutrik, you're going to dash after this person.
Yeah.
Dash after this this thing. Rat King, looking over, you see this humanoid, human. Yeah, he's you can tell he's human from this thing. Fall over to the ground and seemingly stop moving as Brutrik chases after this person who had this loud bang. This crowd in this area sort of screams, sort of erupted from the various people around, and then people have scattered as not knowing what this minor explosion was. What do you do?
How far away is the guy who attacked the other guy?
He's taken off down the thing. He's probably 40, 45 feet away down an alley.
Far away. Um, 45 feet, does that mean I can move 30 feet towards him and then attack?
He's going directly opposite of you, the alleyway across the street, so you would have to jump down. You wouldn't be able to keep up with him.
Okay. Well, I think I would just at least check on the guy. So I'm going to hop down.
Okay. You hop on
Just-
down.
And just give him a really quick once over.
Okay, give me a medicine check. Well, okay. Well, first, what are you looking up to see if he's okay, or identify him, or search him? What specifically are you doing?
I want to say kind of everything, but I don't think you let me do that.
I would say then give me a. No, yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll let you do maybe 2 of the 3, but not all 3.
I want to check his life signs, and then see if I recognize him.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
Pull out the mirror.
10.
Medicine. He is definitely losing his life. He was shot square in the chest, right over the heart.
Okay.
And make a history check to see if you identify him.
Sorry. History. 15.
15. You recognize that you have seen this person before. You don't know them by name. You've never interacted with them, but they were the person who accosted Sharptooth when he was heading into the DG safe house. If you recall,
okay.
yeah, if you
Yeah,
recall
he
when you're
kind of-
staking out, another person came up, saw Sharptooth, and was like, "Hey, no standing here," and then he just kept going on. That's all he really
Okay.
did.
Well, it was such a memorable encounter. I have
Mm-hmm.
surprised I didn't recognize him at once.
It's not the
Um,
same icon as well. I picked a different icon.
Yeah. Is that my action?
Yes, it would be.
Okay.
Okay. Sharptooth, what do
With
you
that
do?
medicine, I can't try to stabilize him or anything, or is that just to look at him?
You did the check as the action. You wouldn't be able to stabilize him.
Okay.
Is there a lot of like? Sharptooth could probably run that way.
Okay, Sharptooth,
Sharp-
you pass by the body.
I guess-
You know, I go,
Nope,
keep going.
Okay.
Because I could heal him with Healing Word potentially. So if
That'd
I
be
have
helpful.
like, yeah. So do I like? I guess as I run by, what is Mousey kind of giving, or Rat King giving me like the like go go go, or am I also? Is it like wait this and like blood's everywhere? And then I think
So-
I'm also going to have to roll a perception to see if I even noticed that because I'm so focused
Yeah,
on
go
chasing
ahead and roll me
after
go ahead and roll a perception. 9. I'm going to say you spot over what's going on with that, and you probably think that Rat King's got it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I also don't think Sharptooth is necessarily the kind of person you would let somebody die, but you'd be like, hey, if I get that stone, that's 500,000 dragons.
Very much so. But continuing after the person and one more dash.
Okay, you jump into the alleyway with Brutrik following this person. Brutrik, I'm going to say you keep up with this person as well. Make a
Yes.
dexterity check, or I'm sorry, a perception check.
Before my turn's over, is there a way
Oh.
that can I dash and then do bardic inspiration after to on Brutrik?
You can. It would be a bonus action for Bardic Inspiration. So, Brutrik, you have a D6 for the next 10 minutes.
Nice.
Brutrik, if you could, yes, I'm, and I don't mean to railroad you, Brutrik, but please go ahead and give me a perception check.
Game depends on it. Oh no.
This person, you go around this corner and you look around. He comes to sort of like another corner in the alleyway, and you have lost him. You're not sure where he has gone. There's nowhere to leave. None of the doors are open, and he wasn't there for long. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
So does
Oh my
Brutrik add a
goodness.
D6 to everything?
No, she gets to choose when she wants to use it on any D20 roll.
Okay.
So save, attack, or ability check. But
Thank you.
It can be after you've rolled it, but before he tells you if it was a success or not.
yes, and I usually am leeway with things that I want to happen, or newer players that are not used to it. So,
Cool.
a 19. You do look around. You quickly see. Couldn't go up. Couldn't go anywhere. Looks down on the ground. There is a sewer sort of grate that's big enough for somebody to fit through. Did you get that?
You're muted.
So it would be definitely something Brutrik would think, because most things have escaped through a sewer since we've started doing things. So it only makes sense to go down that sewer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you start heading towards the sewer. Sharptooth, close by, can see this as well. Simon, you pass by Rat King and the body, seeing Sharptooth and Brutrik head down the alley after the person that caused the gunfire. We do.
Oh dear. You go ahead. I'll handle this. You can probably catch him better than I could.
Yeah, like I'm in the process of taking out a healing potion, and I hand it to Simon.
Okay.
Rat King, remove a healing potion, and Simon, add a healing potion, please, just to keep this.
Just to lose it again.
Yep.
It was in the shared inventory, so I don't have it in my
Okay,
thing.
that's fine. That's fine.
Our interdimensional bag of holding.
So just okie doke. Rat King, I'm gonna say you go ahead and go first. Just go ahead and do your turn, and you're just gonna take off.
What, does Simon get to do anything?
You come before Simon. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, no, Simon came up to you and you handed him the potion. Oh, you're right. So let me do this. Just for story side's sake, I'm gonna have Rat King go and then Simon. Rat King, what would you like to do?
I'm going to take off after the elf.
Take off my clothes. I mean, after the elf. Okay.
Or whoever it was.
Yes. You take off, go around the corner. You see Brutrik going into a sewer grate. Sharptooth close behind. I assume going to do the same thing.
Yeah. Just gonna try to heal him up.
No, I'm sorry. This is Rat King doing Simon, as you were getting the potion healing out, trying to take the cork off, you take a look at this person, and it looks like it may have been too late, or the damage was too strong, as he is turning. His body has turned into completely something else.
Oh dear. I will if I. Yep, what I thought. If it's too late for him, then I'll at least check him just to see for any clues.
Maybe, you can probably easily tell that a shape changer would turn back into their normal self if they die. So you're probably like, well, I don't have Revivify, so go ahead and do me an investigation check.
Something I have a plus for, finally.
You do that. I'm going to say that you find five gold pieces on him, if you wish to take that. But you don't find anything else of note. At least with a quick once-over.
Yeah, Simon's not the one that's going to rob a corpse. But, okay.
You're too good for that?
Yeah. Once done, he'll resume the chase.
Okay. Jump, you get around. You're a little bit behind, but you are able to see Rat King heading into the sewer behind, and we are entering. Sewer. Now, this next map I have turned on dynamic lighting, so if it is not running well on somebody's computer, let me know, and I will throw an audible and I will turn it off, and we'll go to traditional lighting.
Yeah, so far so good here.
So far,
Okay.
so good here.
All right, so it should have explorable darkness on it as well, which means that you will be able to see where you have seen. It will keep it grayed out, but not show any active things in the area like tokens. And my phone just rang. No, my watch just rang. Sorry, I got a smartwatch last week, and I'm still getting used to the fact that I'm wearing a watch again, because I haven't done that in like 10 years. In any case, let me reorder everything. It was Brutrik, Sharptooth, Rat King, and Simon the Great. And we are currently not in initiative, so you guys can move your characters how you wish. To set the scene, you have gone down into a sewer grate. You have, looking around, you don't see the person that you were chasing. However, there's obviously only one way that it could have gone based on just where you have gone off. You see some splashes on the wall that indicate, hey, he probably went this way. Haha, you can't phase through the wall. Go ahead and try.
Did somebody just try?
Haha.
Oh wow, that's cool. Those colliders.
So are you saying they went down straight or they went down this little?
They're going
Path to the right.
down. They're going down south. As quite obviously they've done. So you started the map up a little further north, and you have gone this way, and then you get to this map, and you are able to find it. As soon as you get to this, it is once again it is a sewer. It smells horrible. There's no real place to walk until you get to this point, just about here. There's a little step up, right here that you can do. Coming up to it, you see a door. The door says on the outside, "Sewer access authorized city officials only."
Maybe he's a city official.
Maybe he's doing something illegal. I don't know,
Look,
guys. I just kind of thinking that maybe I've been confused for most of this chase. If anybody has any ideas.
We've been running for a long time, but we need to keep up with them. We can't pause the talk.
Somebody give me a survival check for tracking. What do you want? Sharptooth is like, yeah, I know the sewers, cracks his knuckles, and he's like, went that way. Just instincts. Mousey Brown is like, no, they can't possibly, and he looks around on the, just for like signs of walking. You see wet footprints on the thing. You're like, oh, yeah, he went this way. You see that he went up to this area over here. The footprints stop and head down a further chamber to the right, to the east. Fresh sewage flows along the trough that runs parallel to the stone walkway. Sewage is about 3 feet deep at this point, so our shorter characters will have to have some way of sticking to the wall.
Just my general stick.
I'll say Sharptooth, you're probably fine. You're like, yeah, it's the sewer, whatever.
It's just a home heaps.
Mousey, though, would be completely buried.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like up to my eyes.
I alley-oop on top of Brutrik's shoulders.
Okay. Give me a marching order. Who's going first?
Brutrik with Rat King on the shoulders.
Okay.
Quick question. How long would it take me to learn levitation?
An hour if it's a level 1 spell.
I'll wait here.
And 50 gold.
It's second level, sadly.
So, it's going to take 2 hours, I believe. No, it's an hour, and then the gold multiplies. In any case, Simon, you would then be alone in the sewer.
Yeah, good point.
Brutrik has 2 shoulders, Simon.
Oh, you know what? That's fine. Well, not really,
You
but
want to come up?
nope, too late.
It's okay.
You
I'm
guys...
just glad I have night vision now, or dark vision.
We can all see in the dark now.
Yep. So this is going a little slow for me because I had some extra lighting going on. But you head on up, and this seems like just a long straightaway that you're in. Very hard to tell. There is a little bit of a lip here, but then it just keeps going.
Keep moving forward.
Okay.
Keep going.
So as you were heading up, you do see in the distance, way down in the distance over here, a door. It looks closed, but you can tell that there is definitely a door there. However, when you get to about here, you see... Oh, hold on. When you get to about here, you see Brutrik and Rat King. A very sliver of a wall is cracked just to your north. There's a secret door just to the north of where Brutrik's icon should be there. So...
Oh, this crack in the door seems a little bit more like a sneaky way to get around. They could be trying to get away from him.
This also is
Probably
not a
didn't-
door; it's a wall. This is definitely a
Crack in the wall,
hidden wall. Yeah, it's definitely a door on hinges, but it's designed to look like a wall.
I think he didn't close it properly because he was in a hurry. Do I see, like... want to kind of, like, push it open and see if I see, like, slimy, like, footprints.
Make a
floor.
survival check. I'll say with advantage because you kind of know where you're looking. Plus, you're a ranger; you'll be fine. 13 itself is fine. Yeah, you definitely can see that there is footprints just on the little lip heading into this doorway.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going you do hear voices coming from the inside, more than one. Whoa! Sharp goose!
Too late.
Yep. That's okay.
Just
You'll get
pushes
there
his way
eventually. Don't
forward.
worry. Don't worry. We'll you didn't reveal anything, hopefully. Go ahead and make me a stealth check, Rat King. Then jump to the lighting layer. That over here.
Fling luck. 23.
Definitely really... Wow, you went from a natural 1 to a 23.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nicely done. Heading on in, you do see the person who you're chasing facing away from you, discussing something with another person in this room filled with pillars, old pillars. They seem to be talking to a third person who is behind another pillar. Let me see if I can find a thing for this room. Spacious empty cellar. Stones, pillars, and arches support the ceiling. Mismatched stonework on either side of a half-demolished wall indicates that this was once two separate chambers. So you can sort of see that from where you're standing. And that's about all you see right now.
Can I hear what they're saying?
Make a perception check.
$17.
17. It's hard to catch exactly what they're saying. They're talking very hurriedly, and sort of in such ways that you are not able to fully understand some of the words that they're saying. Not that it's a different language, but they're talking about specifics of things that you've never heard. A couple of words that you do make out. The word mist shore, which you would identify as someplace in the dock ward.
Okay.
Stone.
Just so you
the
know.
well, hold on. You hear more. You hear the word stone.
Okay.
You hear the word big. You hear big belchy,
Belch.
and then the word jarlaxle.
Know him.
You as a player know him.
Big.
I'm typing them in the chat so you have them.
Just, I was gonna say, just so you know, I do know Undercommon, in case that's relevant.
Okay, yeah. So they're not speaking that; they are speaking normal common. You can make that.
Okay. Miss Shore, Big Belchy.
Like we gotta take it. No, we get to take it to the drop. No, just sort of like frantic talking and over talking of the three of them. And it's hard to make out every single thing they're saying.
I say, they're I whisper, they're panicked. I think we can catch them off guard.
Were you just gonna jump in?
I'd like it. I'd like it.
Okay, let's jump in. I would like to barge in there and make a big noise.
Okay.
While
You got
coming in.
Oh, okay.
it. Yeah, let's sneak in. Okay, here I go! Everybody go ahead and roll initiative, please, as we are basically trying to do this. I'll have you guys all roll stealth checks to see if you get a surprise round.
I have a you after, but I have a DM question because I know a little bit about this module. After.
Okay, yeah, you can ask me. Just put a pin in that. Simon, Brutrik, we need Sharptooth.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Why did I roll that? I don't know.
There you go.
Investigating what initiative is.
Yeah.
Let me see. Make
Wasn't
this
even the right letter. What it is the right letter.
Okay. And would Brutrik and Rat King go ahead and roll a stealth check, please?
Absolutely.
So, Mousey Brown, you are perfect with your 24 to sneak on in. You're like, okay, Brutrik, let's do this very calmly. And Brutrik's like, Leroy Jenkins! And
Exactly what I was thinking.
Sharptooth and Simon, do you basically follow? Because I'll move you where you can actually see what's going on.
Yes.
Okay, so... Oop. This thing out of the way. Okay, and with that, we will enter... You see that the two of them that you can see turn around, and the third one looks past the thing and is going, you idiot! They all start taking out their weapons, and we go into combat. I will do. Let's do epic.
Do I get any sure? Do I get a surprise round because of my stealth, or did Brutrik blow it?
Brutrik kind of like ruined that because he was up front.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you do a bonus action as a surprise round, Rat King, especially since you've got initiative of in the back. So you do see a third person behind the thing. You can finally see his face. This one you would recognize as the person that you dropped off after that encounter with the house at the DG safe house.
I want to cast Fairy Fire on him. That's not a bonus action.
Correct.
I mean, I don't think I have any bonus actions. I can't use my extra attack because I didn't attack, so I don't think I can do anything.
All right, we have no bonus actions. I'll let you move like 10 feet if you wish, since you could basically sneak in there. Okay. Sharptooth, you are now up.
Sam had to step out really quick.
Okay. So we will take a. She just decides to commit seppuku.
Huh?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's in character.
Makes sense. Yeah, I can see it.
We'll take a quick break.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes, this is the drow you fought at the fountain. The one that was behind the pillar. Looking now, you can see that the two of them are definitely drow. The one that you had followed does not look like a drow, even though their icon is obviously drow-ish. They do not look the same. They do not look like that. Or... No, you know what? I'm mixing this up with something else. Yeah, he does look drow. Looks like he was hiding it under a cloak something so people wouldn't identify him when he shot the dude upstairs. Sharptooth base rate is typing and is no longer typing.
I think I'm gonna take a shot at the person that shot the person that we were chasing.
Okay, that'd be this person down here, the one in the south.
Yeah, that person.
Okay, go for it. Oh, and Brutrik, you still have a D6. 13 does not hit. It hits and bounces off. They looks like they are pretty heavily armored.
Dang. All right. I believe that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Do you want to move at all?
Yeah, I'll get behind. Wall to my
Okie
bird.
doke.
Is that a wall to my bird? Right?
It is. There's a wall over there, but you're able to kind of get behind that little pillar if you want a little bit of cover.
That's, yeah, ideally.
Okay, because you're small. Simon, you're up.
I'm gonna have to wait on one thing that I want to do, but let's see. Sorry. Move in. Happily get out of the muck. I can see the room now.
There you go.
And while hiding behind Brutrik, I'm going to throw a firebolt at one of them.
Okay. Which one?
That closest one to me.
Okay.
The others are kind of blocked.
20 hits. For the whole 3 damage.
Uh-huh. That really singed a finger.
Anything else?
Not just yet.
Movement at all? Everybody wants to stand in fireball territory? Be my guest.
I'm behind Brutrik, I'm fine.
Okay.
He counts as cover, right?
Be too
I guess
bad
so.
if Brutrik moved on his turn.
Brutrik, you're now up.
I'll move. Yeah, so I have to move to be able to do anything, so I'm going to...
Oh, I forgot someone's turn. I apologize. Let me do them first because they were supposed to go first, and after Rat King moved it. So it's the one that you recognize is going to actually take the stone in his hands, and he is going to basically dash this way. And is attempting to go up. I don't know if anybody can see. Yeah, that's roughly all you can see right now. Okay, Brutrik, you're now up.
You made it again.
Sorry. Yeah. I think Brutrik is going to continue the chase after this specific stone.
Okay. Went
And
this
is
way.
going to the 20 feet to get, and I would like to just do a regular unarmed strike.
Okay, go for it. $19 hits.
Right.
4 damage. It's okay, he did more than Simon.
Yeah, and then I'm going to be doing a flurry of
blows.
yeah. My
Go ahead and
last
make-
key point to do this. So flurry of blows. Yes. So 21.
21 hits.
Yeah, and so can I use Bardic Inspiration on the damage?
No, it's only on a d20.
Okay, yeah.
Another 4. Ouch.
Okay, so
You have one more attack.
Yeah, so when I do this, how do I add the Bardic Inspiration?
So if you want to use it after you roll, because you might not need to, you basically just roll a d6 and it will take your icon off. That's all it is. You're adding a die to your roll after you already roll. Would you like to add to it?
I'd like to add a d6 to this roll.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d6, please.
Oh, okay.
Nice. A 15 does not hit, unfortunately.
That's alright.
You are uninspired. I'll get him. Oh, that didn't work, and you lose your inspiration.
Oh. Hey, it's that guy. Sir, give us back the stone. And then that's the end of the turn.
You guys. Next up is this one up here. They are, because they all have to. Which one are they? They are this one. Jumps behind a pillar and then runs further to behind another pillar, trying to get an angle on somebody. You can see Sharptooth at this point. Sharptooth, you're going to have not your full 3/4 cover, but you're going to have a +2 instead. You're going to have half cover, as this person is going to... Looks like they load their pistol that they get and shoot at you.
Oh, jeez.
Does a 7 hit?
No.
What do you think I am, Simon?
No offense,
As-
Simon.
As you hit the wall and you try to make yourself small, this one runs over behind the one of the other pillars and shoots their gun at you. A bullet ricocheting off the rock in front of you, destroying a chunk of the wall, a chunk of the brick of the wall, or the stonework right in front of you. You dodged a bullet there. This next one's gonna go. It's going to cast spell. Yes. Let me check this. I need Sharptooth, Rat King, and Simon to all make dexterity saving throws.
That's not good.
Oh, you rolled a 17.
Yeah,
Mousey.
Funny.
The vigilante is the one who rolled the lowest. And what is the save?
He was assisting Simon.
Luckily, it was all a very shitty save, and he tries to cast something. Simon, you would recognize this as fairy fire. You all shield your eyes briefly, and you look back, and none of you are pink at all. And he's like, oh, damn it! Runs this way.
Sharptooth's cataract save him.
Rat King, you are now up. And the reason I'm doing the dark, the lighting like this, by the way, is because this room has all these pillars on it, and I'm like, I want to throw in visibility as something that's obvious to all of you.
No, it totally makes sense. It reads as, yeah.
So 20 to get there.
One attack. The guy right there. With my
Okay,
crossbow.
go for it.
You know, during the chase, if I got close enough, I was going to cast infestation on the guy.
Oh, that'd have been fun.
And if he failed to save, he would have started running in a random direction. But I also attack this guy. Hand crossbow.
A 15 does not hit, unfortunately. Bounces off their armor. It looks like they have some pretty heavy armor on. And a shield, actually. One of them's holding shields as well. Well, actually, how do they have shields and a poisonous pistol? You know what? I'm going to say they don't have shields because they have their pistols. And those are loading weapons. You need 2 hands to do that. So, the 15 hits.
Just that guy or the guy that Brutrik missed too?
I'm going to say none of them. Brutrik, did you roll a 15?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to say this one has the shield on still, though. So.
Alright, he's going to take 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
He
holds up his shield, realizing it's not there, as it goes right past his arm and into his lower arm and into his upper arm.
Want him to do a strength saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, which one is this? You have his strength. 6.
6. Okay. So the rat swarms from the corner of this disgusting room will push him forward. Basically right next to me.
Is he taking any... No, that's right. You're doing the push and not the extra damage.
Yeah. I'm just going to use my hand crossbow expert and fire again. At him at point blank range.
Yeah. As he's trying to run past him, the rats pick him up and he gets pulled and then forcibly turned to face you.
And
I reload the gun and you're like, dodge this.
Yeah, I'm like, I knew it was a bad idea to let you live.
That wasn't me! It was the other one. 19 hits for 7 piercing damage.
Oh, yeah. It's like, you killed the guy we didn't know.
I don't even know you!
Yeah. You will. 7 damage.
Logged. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay. The one with the stone is now up, and he's like, son of a... He's going to... I need to see how tall are the things in here. Does not say, so it's probably only like 10 to 15 feet up. Anyway, won't matter. Instead, this one is going to go ahead and it's gonna take out its pistol, which it doesn't have to load. It's got one round in the chamber and attempt to shoot close at point blank range. Brutrik.
Oh no!
Disadvantage still rolls a 17.
That hits.
You get a thing through it. You take 7 piercing damage. And then as this hits you, it starts to burn, and you feel it sort of inside. You take an additional 6 poison.
So is it just like extra? I just take 6 more?
Yeah, they're basically 2 damage types, which matters if you were immune or resistant to one of them. Okay. But you take a total of 13 damage. What is your current HP?
6.
6,
well,
yeah.
After all that damage, yeah.
Yeah, because you took damage on some of the other stuff. Smoke comes out and giving a brief sort of thing, but he is going to attempt to run away. You can take attack of opportunity if you wish.
Absolutely. I'm going to be just doing a regular unarmed strike.
Okay. 12 does not hit. He attempts to go up these stairs to a door. He tries to open it. Sounds like it's locked. Retreat, back up! And he jumps back off the railing here, or off the little incline, and tries to get behind this pillar over here. Sorry to Simon and Sharptooth, who cannot see what's going on.
Yeah, this is fascinating to me.
Yeah, watch the replay afterwards. Sharptooth, you are now up.
Yeah.
I guess I heard a big kaboom.
Yeah, you saw Rat King go around the corner and he did something there, but you then heard come around the corner in the other way. One you would recognize as another gunshot.
Big bada boom.
Big bada boom. That's the other reason I don't like doing this, is that you can't see what's going on and you can't enjoy that as a player, but that's the trade-off to having sight be important.
But it does add something as a player, because then you're like, I don't know what's happening over there.
Oh yeah, no,
your character wouldn't know, yeah.
Yeah, it brings them it doesn't force you to have to metagame and avoid metagaming by not knowing what's going on, but it's at the same time you lose some of the entertainment, but at the same time get more entertainment. But anyway, continue.
So Sharptooth's gonna go around the corner and see. I'm guessing is Brutrik looking really banged up right now?
Yeah, it's bleeding from wherever a kidney is on a bugbear.
Right in their belly button.
Oh, feels so good, Mr. Base Wraith.
Mr. Racebraith, I don't feel so.
Race
Come on,
Bait, that was
kid.
the guy in the tomb.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, I fixed his name though. Hey, tall, big guy, you got a big, tall, big job to go do right now. You gotta get it done in the big, tall way that you do your big jobs. Healing World level 2.
There's a lot. One healing point for every word spoken. Good roll. 7 HP back to Brutrik.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay.
I'm gonna scooch behind, I think, yeah, this pillar.
Okay.
You still have
Sorry,
action.
I'm gonna be facing.
Oh yeah, that's right. You still have an action because that was a bonus action.
But in that case, I'll still move over here. And
Yeah.
then shoot the person that's like near Rat King. Try and shoot him
Okay.
in the head.
Go ahead.
$18.
18 hits. Full damage. Ooh, nice.
1 second, I'm just gonna check if I've used something already.
Mm-hmm. Fury of the Small?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used the last game.
Yeah, you
Pretty
definitely
sure.
used it last
Never
time. So that's once per short rest or whatever.
Yeah, it's already checked.
Okay.
10's not shabby.
No, it's still really good. I'm sorry, Simon's up, not Brutrik.
He's down to the south or southeast.
So, based on what's going on, you can definitely tell that there's somebody down here, there's somebody over here, and there's somebody up in this general area.
Okay. Let's see. I have to take a measurement real quick.
Mm-hmm. Fireball does go around corners.
That would be fun if I had that. All right, so I don't think it's time to use that yet. See, 5, 10, 15. Okay, a few more steps. Oh, okay. One more check real quick.
Yep, now you can see where they are. There are stairs right here leading up to a doorway, which is apparently locked.
I want to imagine that all these measurements are happening in game. Like, he's going on, he has like a visual measuring device. He's like,
Simon is doing calculations in his head, so it's that scene where all of the calculus symbols are floating around someone's head.
What was that? What was that cartoon where they essentially did that? It was an old CGI cartoon in like the early 2000s.
Action Man.
Yeah, it's probably that, where he'd calculate Rube Goldberg type like effects from his whatever he's gonna do.
super math
And the
head.
song was like, amp it up. Action Man.
I forget that. I remember that, but I don't remember that particular thing.
Yeah, I never watched. I caught it on TV, and I just remember it for some reason. Anyway, what are you doing, Simon?
My head just wound up going to Miraculous Ladybug. I am going to cast Sleep with my final spell slot.
Ooh.
And I didn't want to do it with everybody still at full health.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I will be targeting down there somewhere to get the guy to the south, because sadly they are 5 feet away from each other. Or they're 25 feet away from each other, so I can't hit both.
All right, so go ahead and roll your 5d8.
Oh yeah, it doesn't automatically do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing it at 78 because the only spell slot I have left is 2nd level.
Oh.
It's about to get real dozy in here.
Well, that's 2d8, so we need an additional 5.
Oh,
But you maxed out that, so things are looking pretty good.
No, Jake, is it?
Oh, thanks. Now it's going to be nothing but 1s and 2s.
I mean, yeah.
It's just binary. It's ones and zeros.
I told you.
27612. You rolled a total of 34. Unfortunately, this does not seem to affect him.
You had to say it, didn't you?
You see a couple of rats nearby just fall asleep.
Ah, darn.
That would have been so awesome after the double eights, man. Oh!
Tarnation. Okay, that's all I can do.
Okay. Brutrik, you are up.
Boy, I hope that guy doesn't shoot me again, because I'm going right for him. Can't let him get away. We're so close. And then it seemed like he's around, because I can see the top of the. No wait, that's. Yeah, that's him.
It's
and
hard
I'm going to be.
tell.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing another unarmed strike.
Okay. 24 hits?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, another 4. You get natural ones on these.
Slowly chipping away.
1d4. Oh, yeah, so, yeah, just unlucky.
Yeah, no, so, no worries. You guys, stop shooting at us. Give us that stone.
Now!
Come on, please.
Please.
I should have used my inspiration.
Make a persuasion check, Brutrik. Yeah, no, the DC was like 50.
Yeah, my -1 modifier is not.
Thought I'd give you a chance.
Come on.
Anyway, bonus action.
All my bonus actions take like key points, so I think.
Oh, don't you have unarmed
yeah.
strike bonus action?
Yes.
Automatic?
Sorry, yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna punch him with my other fist. There's my
Okay.
left hand, so it didn't hit as well. 10.
I keep
And does
forgetting
not
to
hit,
have 2 of
unfortunately.
these.
Yeah.
You stall in a second, and you're like, "Oh right, I could still hit again," and giving him enough time to dodge out of the way of your second fist.
Yeah. All right.
Anything else?
I think I'm gonna leave there because I like the idea of blocking him off from getting to that other person up top north.
Okay.
The end of my turn.
All right. The one next to Mousey is not having a lot of fun. They're looking hurt. You're really short. No, you know what? It's gonna pretty much do what normal. It's gonna drop its gun and take out a short sword, making 2 attacks on the Rat King. First attack does a 22 hit.
Yeah.
Takes
Look
6
at that.
piercing damage.
Stabbing on top of your head.
Second attack does an 11 hit.
No.
And with that, he's going to attempt to get away from you. You can take attack of opportunity as he moves there.
Can I use a ranged weapon to do that, or it has?
Not this time. It's got to be unless you smack him with your ranged weapon, but it would be a normal. It's got to be a melee attack this time. So also, you can take a short sword, and 18 will hit for 5 damage. He's starting to look bloodied, and he's just kind of trying to hide around the corner. Next one goes up. He's gonna jump down here and say, "Salon, send it to pass!" And he's gonna ready in action. Rat King, you're up.
First off, I pick up the gun he dropped.
Okay. That's your free item interaction.
Sorry, I'm just. Oh, I can't see him from here.
Nope, there's a wall there. You can move back to where you were if you want.
Yeah, I can tell that. Well, I see now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Crossbow attack.
All right.
7 damage.
26 hits for 7 damage.
Do a strength saving throw.
7 fails.
7. Okay, I can move him any direction. Can't really move very far, but I'm just gonna move him so he's not in view of that guy anymore.
Okay. You can move him just south of you if that's what you, because you can move him 10 feet.
Yeah, 15 feet actually, but yeah.
Oh,
put him right
okay.
there.
So put him right there.
But it has to be a single direction. And then I do the same thing as he turns around.
I'm fine with you going south by southwest.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna hang crossbow him again.
Okay.
Probably a miss.
12 does not hit.
I say, where are you going, buddy? Where are you going with that stone?
Yeah, I heard that too. Sorry, Bun.
Hang crossbow.
It's like, oh.
Well, I have been wanting to hang crossbow for a while.
I know Sally can be annoying at times, but
He is, Rat King, can you roll me a D100 for an effect that does not involve you? I feel like somebody else rolling it.
15.
So yeah, he's gonna take the more selfish action. He's gonna say, audible, cover my escape! And he's going to take the disengage action, moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Or actually, we'll stop here.
I said
And-
move.
Yep. But he took the disengage action, so he can't dash.
Yeah.
And Simon was in the way, so it made it really hard to kind of, go around there. So Simon, you helped. Sharptooth, you're now up.
I'm gonna shoot that man in the head.
Go for
Actually, I think it'd be better if I did 2 knife stabs. 1 second.
it. Okay, yeah.
aim for the teeth. They're a bigger target.
Noted, Simon. So I'm running up behind them, and then I believe I have the 2 attacks.
Oh, if you have 2 daggers, yeah, I'll say you can go ahead and take them both out if you drop the crossbow on the ground.
Yeah, I'll drop down on the floor and then do an action of stabbing in the teeth, allegedly.
Because I know I didn't let Joey do this 2 games ago, but Joey is a little bit more of a experienced player, so but
Only a little bit.
only a little bit. So go ahead, do your first attack, which is your normal one. 22
If you had
hits.
the dual wield option, you could take out both daggers at the same time. Like,
Correct.
rules is written,
Yeah.
but I'll allow it.
So I'm trying to stab him in the teeth from behind his head.
You managed to get him as he's going, but you only managed to slash at him just first thing. But you do hurt. It does hurt. Go ahead and do your second attack, which will be your bonus action attack.
Stab again.
Ow.
16 just misses, because this is the one that still has his shield up. Turns around and puts his shield up to block the
Is this like does this very much seem like the
Dagger.
guy that has like the stone and everything?
This guy has the stone. Yes, he is definitely holding the stone.
I'm gonna use my last luck to try and reroll
Ooh, go for it.
dagger.
You have inspiration too if you want to roll with advantage. Yeah, come on, let's get that nat 20.
I haven't used that in a bit. So how do I just make it with advantage when I roll?
With D&D Beyond or with Beyond 20, you should be able to hold Shift, I think, and it should light up green, or just roll twice. 16 still is a 16 and still misses.
Yeah. All right. Then I think I'm gonna move in the doorway.
Okie doke. He's going to take an attack of well, let's see, 5, 10, 15. No, you'd still have to do. He's going to take an attack of opportunity at you, but he's holding a shield and his thing, so he's just going to take a just try and smack you with the rock.
Okay. Anything I could do.
This could be good. Maybe his head's thick enough it'll break the stone.
A 6 will not hit, or an 8 will not hit.
Correct.
So he's going to hit you with the stone. He's like, oh, wait, and he tries to bash you with the shield instead, but you're already gone. All right, that's it. Simon is up.
I have practically nothing left. Yeah, I can mend something.
That takes a minute.
Mend his teeth.
I am going to... yeah, just so this way it help block again, or maybe like an attack of opportunity if needed, but getting close and try another firebolt.
Okay, you can firebolt before you move closer, because otherwise we disadvantage, but yes, that hits. 4.
Our damage rolls suck today.
Yeah!
Going on next level. Well, I think next level cantrips start to hit harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, at level 5 they do. Anything else, Simon?
That's pretty much all I can do. I am out of spell slots.
All right, Brutrik, you're up. As you saw the person who was north of you. Oh, go ahead.
I do have one quick question. Can I see the stone?
You can see the stone in his hand. He's cradling it pretty protectively, like a football. It's smaller than a football, but
good. Then we're probably going to win this.
Okay, Brutrik, you are up. You see the person north of you who was just kind of like didn't take out any weapons and was just holding up their hands like pass, 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 and then they got moved around the corners like, oh, but they have not been hit at all.
I mean, I don't think Brutrik would want to just hit somebody. I mean, they're obviously working together, but I think he's just really focused on this stone. So he's like, oh, and so it's like that thing where it's just like, oh, now I gotta go over there, and so it's just like a big antic over to the one side, and then like running back to the other direction that this person's going.
Okay.
So that would be, yeah, because I could make it over to them for 25 feet, I believe.
Yep.
So I'm going to use another unarmed attack, unarmed strike.
Okay. 15 does not hit.
And I use my bonus unarmed strike. And so I imagine he's so tired from all the running. He's just like, throwing out his fists and it's like hoping it's hitting. 24.
24 hits.
Not a 1.
Okay.
And then it's damage for 6. But is there
yes.
Is there a mechanic where you could technically like grab at an item that somebody's holding?
So there's no specific mechanic other than a battle master maneuver. However, if you improvise and do something to try and knock it out, you are doing unarmed strikes. I'll say that you're trying to aim for that. So I'll say go ahead and make a dexterity check as you try to knock it out of his hand. It'll be contested dexterity checks. You're not trying to take it, you're trying to knock it to the ground.
just barely miss.
Well, here. So I have a story after this. We'll see what he rolls because he could
Yeah.
also roll a nat 1. He doesn't. He rolls a 15. So earlier today, quite slight delay. Story time here. I wanted to shove something to the ground when I was playing D&D earlier. I roll a 1 on my athletics check. I have a +7, but it's a natural 1. So I was like, well, the only way I'm going to win this is if he rolls a natural 1, and he rolls a natural 1.
Ugh,
Getting like a
only I
5 or
had
something.
that luck.
Knocked him to the ground, and then I'll take my second action, just use the whip I had out, because I wanted a one-armed reach weapon, and whipped him. And with the advantage, I got a natural 20, and rolled max damage 4s on both dice, and I did max damage with a whip, one of the weakest weapons of the game. It was amazing.
Murphy is always listening, and it doesn't always give you bad luck.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn. Thank you.
Yeah. With that, the one on the left side of the screen is here. You see, runs down south. You hear footsteps going. Sharptooth, you can barely see something out of the corner of your eye. This is going to actually just do a wild shot around the corner. You hear it load the thing. Not even going to try and aim. It's kind of scared.
Does he have another pistol? Because I did take it from him.
All right, that one dropped the pistol. I forgot. You're right. They don't have a pistol then. They're going to... Yeah, they're kind of out of stuff to do.
Pull a Simon in panic.
He's had to obey the rules of switching weapons.
Yep.
He did pick it up
Totally
when he
dropping it.
ran away.
But yeah, he does not have a pistol. I'm gonna make sure I remember that by putting that down. This looks like a pistol. We'll use that. No, wait, there, pistolless. And this one has a pistol, but it is not loaded.
No
So I'll
pistol?
mark that as well. There it is. Okay. With that, I'm just gonna pick up a rock and throw it at your Sharptooth. Getting a little closer and is gonna just make a throw attack. Oop. It's a 14 hit. I'm sorry, a 15 is a 15 hit.
I have 15.
And it definitely hits. It does 1d4 damage. 2 damage as he picks up a rock and just throws it at you. And you get beamed in the side of the head with a piece of detritus.
Detritus.
Yes, that word. And he turns around and tries to run back, but just doesn't have the rest of the speed to get there.
Oh, hey, he gave me the rock.
I got everybody, don't worry. Sorry, did you say the amount of damage that he took with give the rock?
Yes, 2 damage. I'm sorry, 2 damage. 25. This one's going to come over here, and it's going to try and grapple you, Brutrik.
That's my move.
Actually, it's going to try and knock you on the ground, actually, because it doesn't have enough movement to step back with you. Because you're just at 25 feet. It needs 5 more. It needs an additional 5 feet. Basically needs 35 feet of movement to do that. So it's just going to try and knock you to the ground. So make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Why is it so bad today?
You are knocked prone from behind. Oh, that was rude. And it's gonna try and shove you as well, Simon.
He's got 2 actions?
He's got multi-attack with a short sword, and each attack can be replaced with a shove or grapple.
Cheater.
Okay, you can just take a swing at your head then, Simon.
I mean, if you would rather me hit you with the short
No.
sword,
So I have to roll in athletics?
athletics or acrobatics, and it rolled a natural 1.
Let's see if I get.
Oh my god!
This is amazing.
So he just pushed over Brutrik, and then goes up to Simon. Simon's like probably terrified. He's like, "Oh, I knocked over Brutrik," and then like nothing.
Yeah, he managed to dodge by flinching and flailing his arms in a panic, and thus they just confused him.
While you shut your
I don't
eyes
wanna
and just
touch
like,
that.
stay away from me, Brutrik on the ground turns around and just like kind of like uses the rest of their body to try and just block the shove thing, and is able to do that. And Simon, while you were expecting to get hit with something or pushed out of the way, you were unaffected. Rat King, you are now up.
No one shoves my friends.
But me.
Apparently, they didn't, though. Well, I guess one of them got shoved prone.
Yeah, one of them got shoved. Crossbow attack. 10. Does that miss?
I'm sorry, 10 does miss.
Okay. Do it again.
Right. 20 hits for 10 damage. Nice.
And the rats.
You make a strength save.
Nope, just 1d6.
Oh, just taking the damage. Not. I thought you'd be moving them out of the way.
No, I'm gonna do 2
There's
damage.
2. Okay. Is that your bonus action attack? Because you only have one ranger attack, right?
The bonus action was the second attack.
Right. I didn't remember if when ranger gets an extra attack, or even if they do.
They will level 5, but this is
Okay,
my
yeah.
crossbow.
Plus you're
Crossbow.
level 4. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. So
Yeah, nothing gets 2 attacks until 5.
anything else, Rat King?
Right. Here.
Okay. That this guy is going to just book it south. Simon, you can take an attack of opportunity first. Melee attack.
You may as well.
If nothing else, you can smack him with a strike.
I've never actually used it before, but may as well.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I forgot you had that.
So
Did you
you
want to
get
use
the-
advantage?
The inspiration, you mean, or?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Alright.
It's the only weapon he has.
Yeah, 15, unfortunately, as you take out your giant pen and go, the pen is mightier than the gun! He runs out of the way by the time you're finished saying that.
Yeah, he's essentially out of magic, apart from his weakest thing, and so he's just gonna hold that in like a panic of "Don't hit me."
Brutrik, you can take an attack of opportunity at disadvantage because you are prone.
Will do.
Wait,
Punch him in the ankle. Oh, sorry, wrong button.
I could have done an unarmed strike and do an automatic 0 damage.
Yeah! An 8 and, a 14 does not hit. It was still an arm strike, unfortunately. And it is going to... I'm not going to try and do the tumble variant action. He's just going to try and knock Sharptooth prone.
Bring it,
Just
buddy.
like run into you. So go ahead and make a athletics or acrobatics check. Rolled a 19 to your 18.
Curses!
As you are knocked prone directly into it, and he's going to just attempt to sidestep you with the rest of his movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to say it takes the rest of his movement to get there. And he's not going to do anything. Sharptooth, you are now up.
Oh, it takes a whole turn for me to stand up, correct?
It takes half your speed worth of movement, so 15 feet of movement to stand up.
So I'm gonna stand up and then double knife him.
Okay. "22 hits. 5 damage. 11 does not hit.
Curses!
Curses.
How is this guy looking?
He's looking, he's alright. He had slightly more HP than the others, so... he's looking hurt, but not bleeding just yet.
I mean, he's kind of okay looking. He's fit, trim. I seems to do leg day. Oh, you mean hit
He's
points?
got a neck beard, though. It's...
Not sharp.
Anything else,
type.
Sharptooth?
Can I?
Basically have movement.
Yeah.
Stand in front.
Yeah. Like trying to get in front of him again.
I'll say that you can try that to kind of like get through him. Go ahead and make a acrobatics check. And we'll do sort of a reverse sort of grapple here. Yeah, he rolls a 13, so you're, with your small body, able to just sort of... Oh, that's him turning. You're able to get on the other side of this.
You act like a cat and manage to slip between his feet while he's walking.
Our one dog does that too.
All cats do that.
It's an extra grease on Sharptooth that's slid him forward.
All right. Is that where you'd like to stop moving? Okay.
Yes.
Simon, you are now up.
I am at limited options, so I am going to let's see. I cannot see them. I'm gonna risk it.
You can. Who are you trying to see?
The person that just fleeing.
So I will say that you can basically get over to the very edge of the square here, obviously, and not leave the square and see him. I'm fine with people leaning around corners. That's essentially what you're doing. So you can see him.
Yeah, I'm leaning around Brutrik. Okay. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at him.
It will be disadvantage because
Okay.
you have somebody next to you. 8 does not hit, unfortunately. Bonus action panic?
Pretty much. Can't
You wanna
move. Well, if I do, he gets to stab me.
I mean, you can pivot around him, but...
No, I'm good.
Okay. Brutrik, you're up.
I will be standing up and chasing after him.
Okay.
And then get up and look at the other person and say, "That wasn't very nice," but then like turn away and just start running.
It will take an attack of op on you.
Oh, I'm out of key points. I can't even avoid that.
It's an 18 hit.
Yes.
You take 16 points... I'm sorry, 6 points of piercing damage.
And that's when Brutrik died.
That was even less nice. I don't think I can
You have long arms. You can attack him.
do an unarmed strike, probably followed by another unarmed strike after this.
If you go here, you'll get advantage because you would technically be flanking.
I thought you didn't do flanking.
I do flanking, yeah.
Oh.
So wait, where
So
is
go-
the flanking and how do I...
Flanking is because there's somebody on either side. Because of your long arms, I'm saying that, flanking works.
Okay.
No, you can't get any further,
I can
but
just
you have
stand
long arms. You can attack there, yeah. It's actually advantageous
Alright.
because then you can run. You could run away if need be without invoking attack of opportunity. But go ahead and roll again for your advantage, because the 8 doesn't hit. 23 does hit.
Hooray!
That'd be funny if like I was Sharptooth was on their hands and knees and Brutrik was like pushing them to like trip them up.
So 5 damage, and now for my bonus action of another unarmed strike.
Go ahead and do an advantage again.
Okay. I should've
11
just
doesn't
hit-
hit, unfortunately. But we'll still do your trying to knock the stone out. Go ahead and do a just a dexterity check. We'll do a dexterity contest.
Come on.
Roll the 17 as well. Roll again, as it was a tie.
Fingers crossed.
Nope, he rolled a 12. It's still in his hand.
Oh no.
I once did this with someone else, or I was in a game where we had like 5 ties in a row for the same tie breaking. It was incredible.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's like almost impossible.
it's improbable, but nope, it happened.
I know. Yeah.
Anything else, Brutrik?
Uh,
I think you're out of everything except reactions.
yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Like if
Or
you
it's
did
just
the
gonna
math on that, I bet it'll be like 1 in 50,000 or something like that.
Well, it's 1/20th. Well, yeah, I'm not even gonna do that. Yeah, it's not, it's rare.
I
This
forgot about
person's
that.
gonna. No, this person's actually gonna do this. Gonna run up here, take something out of their pocket, and cast darkness on it.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
This
Cast darkness on it and drops it basically a couple feet from them. So I will let me go into the lighting layer. Darkness is 15-foot radius sphere. So
I forgot about this trick of his. Oh, you reversed it.
nope, you're just on the inside of it now, so it's not gonna work. Well, you know what? We'll just do it for realsies this time because I don't feel like doing 2 layers.
Yeah, just do an aura.
Yeah, boop, and we will just make it a solid black.
How much more black could it be?
Let me move it to the back. There we go. Boop-a-doop, if I make it gray. No, did I turn off grid colors? Oh, no, they don't do that. Yeah, let me move it on the map layer. There we go.
There you go.
Not that. There we go. Brutrik, you are. Whoop. There we go. Brutrik is covered. You are on the very edge of this. So as everything starts to go dark, and you sort of move forward a little bit, and your head pops out of it, and you can still see. Looking around, you see that it's dark. I forget if you've seen the darkness spell before.
We did.
No, he did. The last time one of them did that. So yeah, you are aware that this is probably that same sort of thing that's going on.
Yeah, it was the same guy too.
Yeah.
Well, it was this guy, but this one this time did it.
Okay.
They are, and nobody else can actually see in or out or beyond this. So they are. This one is then using the rest of its movement to run backwards as you hear footsteps going away. Simon is covered in blackness. The other Drow is as well. Rat King, big black screen in front of you. With that, it's this one's just like runs south. Yeah, they're gonna take out their short sword and ready in action. So they basically just try to use the thing to make sure that use their action to make sure they can get out because they didn't know if they're on the edge of it or not. Wrecking, you are up. Wall of darkness in front of you.
I can still see the Drow that ran out.
You can see the Drow down here, yes.
Okay. That was 15 hit.
15 does hit this one, yes.
Okay, he takes 11 damage.
Okay. That hurt it.
Plus another 1.
Okay.
And
Wish I
another
could hit
1.
like that.
Yeah,
10 does
10
not hit. Any
And
movement?
I'll just kind of get in between the darkness and space here.
Okay. It's now this guy's turn. He is going to attempt to there's not really much he can do.
Or he can murder Sharptooth.
Don't give him ideas.
He's holding. He has this. I said he has a shield, so he can't take out his weapon without like putting the rock into a
Yeah.
thing. He's not going to drop it either. So he's either going to just have to attack Sharptooth with the rock, which is not going to do it. Drop the rock so he can attack with a weapon, or try and do something try and knock him over again, which would only impede everything. You know what? That's what he's going to do. He's going to try and knock Sharptooth over.
He can always drop the shield.
Takes an action. Doffing the shield is an action.
That's putting it away. I mean, literally drop it.
No. He can't because shields in 5e are considered attached to you. That's why they still give you.
Oh, okay.
That's why they
they
still
have
give
the
you armor. Yeah, that's why they still give you armor when you are knocked prone or unconscious if you still have a shield on you.
Turns out
Yep.
Sharptooth is playing great defense right now.
So anyway, I need an athletics or acrobatics check. Rolled a 19.
Damn it.
He knocks you prone into the water, submerging you. He just tries to step over you. Brutrik, at this point, you can take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, you know I will.
Yeah, because your head is right out of the darkness. So
Is
He
this
does
one of those?
not hit.
Is this one of those bad things I've heard about?
They're
he
not
starts
that bad.
he starts heading back the way you came. So also for everybody watching this on YouTube, I am sorry that Rat King is away from the action. So enjoy my description.
Bad part about this too.
However, I'm going to say it is difficult terrain in this 3-foot sewage, so that's as far as he can get. Sharptooth, you are up.
I'm gonna go up.
At least in my other game, like I'm the DM, so like they can see everything.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, I expected you to kind of go after the main thing going on instead of Brutrik being it, so... But, yeah. Anyway, I'm back with my water.
Nice. Sharptooth wants to get up.
You
And then
Stand up out of the sewage.
and go after the person.
Okay.
How has Brutrik been trying to like slap the stone out of their hand?
Just by doing an unarmed strike, I'm saying that because of how they're doing it, they can try and just hit them while they're doing that. If you want to either try an unarmed strike to do it, or directly do it, I'll say that it'll probably be a little easier if you directly want to try and take it from him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do that because I don't think I can take enough damage to like slow them down.
Okay, so go ahead and... Let's see how to do this. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. We'll say it's a sleight of hand check, and I will give him a -1 to his roll. He's just going to do a normal dexterity check. Oh my god, he rolled a 6, totaling a 5. And you have knocked the stone into the water from behind.
Oh no.
Sploosh. He's like, oh, yeah. Ugh! He is mad.
Good.
Poo water.
I'll say that can be your part of your attack. Like instead of shoving or knocking prone, you were trying to knock a thing out. And if you want to just still do a bonus action knife stabby, go for it.
I'd like to do a bonus action stab.
Now recording.
Oh, hello, Craig. Bonus action stab, go for it. 15 doesn't hit. He's got a shield up still.
That's the end of my turn.
Can you just dive in the water?
Could I just go under the water a bit?
Yeah, you can. If you're going to go into the water, you'll be probably mostly hidden.
So I
I'll
imagine
give
I
you-
can
I'll-
hold my breath for like however long a turn is.
You can hold your breath for your Constitution modifier. So you've got
That's
a couple.
one
You can
minute.
hold your breath for a couple minutes.
I don't think
It's like
there's
1
a
minute
chance.
plus your con.
What was that, Joey?
It's like 1 minute plus your con.
1 minute plus your con, minimum of 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna like duck under the water.
You go underwater. I'm going to say you get a free hide action from that.
One with
No,
the
I'm going to
bow.
say he knows where you are. I'm going to say you have basically like either half or three quarters covered, depending on what he does. So you're definitely
I was
obscured.
born in the sewage. Wounded by it.
Simon, you are now up. Everything is black.
Everything's
Yeah.
dark.
All right. I am. Let's see. I'm going to move. One. So. 1, 2.
So you know the general area, the layout of the area. You know there's a pillar to your right and left, and you know which way everything is. What you're going to run into or anything like that. So you're not going to run accidentally behind you unless you panic and want to run out. Attempt to run that way.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I also have keen mind, so I still know which
Yeah.
direction I was facing. So.
Yeah.
I am going to stumble this way. It's the closest.
Okay.
Uh,
It's not-
You can think that you won't know how close the edge is. You don't know where the center is. You as a player do, but
Yeah.
You inside of it do not. So if you think you would run forward, if you probably run back to Rat King, that's fine.
I did see him drop it though too, and this was further
Fair
away
enough.
than where it was.
Okay.
Once I get my bearings, I will try to help him out and firebolt the guy.
Okay. Brutrik, you were up.
Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
The
mean,
firebolt. The firebolt. 21 does hit.
For 8.
And it does do 8 damage. Finally, a good firebolt hit.
A fine hit.
Fine hit. So now, Brutrik, you were up. Unless Simon, you want to move further.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Brutrik's gonna move forward to try and catch up with them. So I can't really see.
That's okay. Neither can we.
Oh, there we go. So I walk
Yes.
and assume I see like. Up.
Should not have been able to get into that other thing, but you're fine.
Your balls are flimsy. I assume that I can only see the guy because Sharptooth went underwater, so I actually can't
Ye-
see.
Trip over me.
What's you have a high passive perception, don't you? What's your passive?
It's 11.
11. No, you don't. You have a low passive perception. I think somebody else has the high passive. Sharptooth is the one with the passive perception that's high.
That's
Go
for
ahead, just
Robin.
roll a perception check then.
All
And
right.
we'll just see if you know. Because you're like, where did Sharptooth go? You saw him come out here.
Oh no, you killed my buddy. It's even lower than my passive perception. It's not.
Nope, you have no idea where he went.
You may not even notice the stones missing.
Yeah. So
He's looking down. He basically is starting to go through, like, looking about to reach down to the water when you get the thing.
I'm going to go reach out for him and grab afraid of grabbing him because my HP is so low. Because then he's just gonna kill me. But
You can. I mean, you can attack him from right there.
yeah, I'm gonna
He's
do
looking pretty bad too. So
my 2 unarmed strikes. So like, you killed Sharptooth because I can't see him. I'm just assuming maybe something magic or something I can't understand happened.
I mean, could a Bugbear grapple from 10 feet?
yeah. They as long as it's in reach, you can get grapple. A 16 does not hit, unfortunately. This one is still has the shield up.
I mean, I can't see what's going on, so I don't know how far away he is.
They're right. He is 10 feet away though, but
there is a Sharptooth between us, but I can't see him. But that's about it. It's just we're 3 squares in a row. So yeah, I guess punching wildly, not hitting him. And then I'm going to... I think that's the end of my turn. That's all I can do.
Yeah. The other one is up. Is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can't quite get to the door and is going to just take a dodge action. So the other one went around the corner and is trying to reach the door. You hear footsteps coming towards you, Brutrik. This next one is going to go up to... I gotta do it. Goes up to Rat King. Is going to make a short sword attack. It's an 8 hit.
Oh no. Not.
Makes a second attack. It's a 14 hit.
It's not.
You take... A 14 does not hit. Okay, you are fine.
No problem.
I mean, if you're gonna stand 10 feet away from the bad guy, gonna come at you.
Luckily, you did not go after me because both of those would have hit me.
Yeah. And if you're not gonna move north to run away from the bad guy, it's gonna have to happen. Anyway, Wrecking, you're up as they try to hit you, and you're just like
trying to block the way, basically. It's kind of a shame how we have these cool abilities, but nothing works better than just attacking them, really.
Sometimes 22 hits for 6 damage.
6 plus the rats will jump out of the darkness and do an additional 5.
Ooh, they're looking really bad.
Attack them one more time. Halfling luck. Yeah, it's probably still a miss. Oh, 16.
16 hits. They do not have a thing on them.
Okay, 8
piercing damage. Sorry, I was gonna forgot to put on concentration token on the other one, and they are looking really, really bad. Like Simon might be able to kill him. That's how bad.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
This one's gonna make a quick check for the stone. They're gonna spend their time doing the very rarely used search action.
So a reminder for the people down there, if you hit the guy who's concentrating, the darkness may dissipate.
Correct. They don't see him yet. He didn't get around the corner though.
Okay.
Yeah. Or no, it's gonna make investigation, which was another problem. Nope, he goes down, murky water, can't see it, just can't find it. Oh, it's off a bitch.
Wait, I found it. Wait, that's not a rock.
I was about to say, does he pick up a poopy?
If he had a natural 1, he probably would have. So I'm gonna say that's he's got disadvantage because he can't see, so he rolled a 5. That's his turn. Sharptooth, you're up.
Rat.
Yeah. Sharptooth is gonna pop out of the water and do 2 knife dabs at him.
Oh, it's like Rambo. Pretty sure Rambo did this.
Yeah, I think he did too. So, because he could tell where he is, because he could probably feel like his arms digging in the water. So just jump out.
Go for it.
You know what to draw next.
Only if he hits. Oh my god.
Natural 1. You turn around and you're facing the other way. Unfortunately, you almost hit Brutrik. You're like, oh, wait, and you turn back around. Go ahead and make your second attack.
Only we do that. He goes back under water.
Natural 20.
Unfortunately,
you don't get your pluses on this one, but go ahead and roll your damages for a total of 5 damage. He's looking really bad. And he is regretting not running faster. Simon, you're up.
Must go faster.
I'm gonna finish off this fool.
Well, that guarantees a 3 for my attack roll.
19 will hit.
Simon, do it.
Kill him.
8.
Murder. Murder a person.
Oh, how do you want to do this?
Pretty much right after Rat King just snicker snacks him with the with his attacks. Simon just raises his hand over top the Rat King's head and shoots a firebolt at him as he's just at death's door.
Okay, so as this one comes down, tries to do 1-2 attacks at Mousey, who dodges left and right, and then just does crossbow, rat's crossbow, and they're about to come back and make a second attack. You just lean across, or you're already over Mousey, so even though you're cowering behind him, you're like, lift up your hand and just fireball him right in the face. As you look, smoldering, his face and body is smoldering as he falls backwards.
He was looking in the direction, covering his eyes with one of his sleeves.
Yep.
Is it over?
There you go.
Anything else, Simon? You may bonus action to move.
I have bonus action to move.
Bonus action and move. I just
okay. Sorry. Yeah, I suppose so. The darkness will be a nice place to hide in.
I'm at peace there. Nothing can hurt me in the darkness.
Yes.
You just you run. You just go straight. You bump into the wall a little bit, but then you keep going because you kind of know exactly. You remember where the pillars are.
Yeah.
So to mark that because you know, just to show you where you are officially. Boop.
No,
right next to one of the pillars.
It's not blocking my line of sight.
No, I understand. Well, it just so you can see the ground. I know it's not blocking your line of sight, but just so you can see like where you were.
Yeah. No, I remember where they were.
Cool. Okay. That's true, and you would be able to see it with the lighting is kind of going to jump off it anyway. Okay. With that, Brutrik is up.
Sharptooth, you're not dead. Oh, this is great. I'm gonna do unarmed strikes. Of joy.
18 hits. You keep rolling 4s. We gotta check to make sure that's not bugged.
That's pretty consistently 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a D4, so it's a 25% chance, but
I'll just roll a D4 next time.
okay. 12 does not hit, unfortunately. Go ahead and roll your damage again, though, just to make sure it's not doing this.
No, it would.
Nope, it's fine. Yep. He's looking really bad, though. He is not happy. This one's gonna step around the corner and see Brutrik and basically just gonna make a stab at you. Yeah, I gotta do it. It's natural 20. Natural 20 as you are taken by surprise as it comes around, and it does 9 slashing damage.
I had 7 HP.
You are down to 0, so you are unconscious. Fall prone. I'm going to say, just so you're not drowning in the water. Where's my unconscious? This one. You're going to fall through a secret door to the south, which is, since you saw that area anyway by mistake, I might as well just play with it. Where's the lighting layer?
Wait, fell into a secret door?
They accidentally went too far and opened up and went through the wall. So they fall unconscious like halfway in the doorway, like right there.
So it's like the upper half of by like the shoulders and neck, head are just on the side, so I'm not drowning. You're
out of the water, and I'm assuming Sharptooth, did you duck back down at the end of your turn?
I didn't say I did, but I would have. But
Yeah, I
didn't say
considered
it.
you to. Yeah, I considered you would have done that. So, he doesn't know you're there. He's gonna step out into the water and be like, just see that. Oh, did you just drop the damn thing? And that'll be his turn. This one is dead. Rat King, you are up.
I'll
I
call
have
over
still
to
got-
him. Yeah. I'll try to lead him with my voice.
That's completely fair. So you can walk to here.
Yeah, if Simon is leading me, I'll just try to.
Yeah, so you can walk to his
Thank you.
voice, and then Simon would be like, "Walk to me, and then run south."
Ah! I can't even hear him coming either.
I mean, I'm going to basically dash to do this because otherwise I couldn't walk this far until I just basically run into a wall here. Like, oh,
Yeah, you go under Simon's legs. Simon, you feel the thing coming out of the legs. But yeah, you get out, and that was a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to go through. 40 to get there to go through Simon, then 45 there, and you still have 5 more feet of movement.
ooh, this is what it looks like. Yeah, so I'm just going to. That's all I can do, really.
Okay. With that, this one's gonna take. He's gonna disengage and he's going to back up 15 feet. And he's like,
Water
take
on
care of them, and then
screen.
we'll get the damn stone. And that'll be his action because he had to do that. He just, he can't see Sharptooth. He's not going to do it blindly. And is really wants the stone and would try to do that. So he's going to try and back up because it doesn't see Mousey coming around the corner just yet. Sharptooth, you are now up.
Should I roll something to realize that Brutrik's been moved and someone's like splashed in? 'Cause I can't see them?
If you pop up, you would be able to tell automatically. Like you would be able to tell with your surroundings.
Okay, so I'm gonna pop up and stab the closest enemy near me, which is the guy to my east.
Yes. Yep. 8 does not hit, unfortunately. 16 does hit this one. Doing a total of 1 damage. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps.
Back to the depths.
Simon, you're up.
Wait, I'm gonna go.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do you want to...
Which one did she attack? I can't see. She
It will
attacked
take
the
a-
one with concentration? That's what I'm asking.
yes, it did. It has to check concentration. Thank you for reminding me. And they are this one. Con save of 11. Passes.
Did
It will take, if you want to move out of the way, I will say duck back down and swim.
Yeah.
You'll still only be able to move so much, but because it's murky, he won't be able to see you.
Yeah,
So you-
I just moving to where the guy was, the other guy.
Right, he would be able to take the attack of opportunity, but if you do that, he won't be able to see you as you move, because you can only take an attack of opportunity if you are visible. So,
Okay, so swimming is definitely.
yes. So, I'll do that. Simon, you are now up.
He's a sea goblin.
10, 15. Oh, I can almost see stuff. Okay.
He's looking pretty bad.
Okay.
It's like a 7 now.
I'll take another shot.
Okay. Natural 20. Holy fuck. Simon's gonna kill everybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't ignite the swamp water. Like, what does it do?
Oh, it only does 7 damage. He's still standing. You could have killed him. You could have killed him with that, but he's still up. Oh, that would have been so good.
Simon the bloodthirsty.
Simon got a taste of murder, and now he's just pumping through the adrenaline through his veins.
Someone's going through a character arc.
And it's Simon the Unlikely.
I like that. Brutrik, please make a death save. This will be you should have replaced your things in the HP area.
I'm just gonna go. So
I mean,
that-
in the top right, you should have
Like a
death save or
death
saving
phase.
throw.
okay.
Basically, D20.
Oh yes. It's
just
Click
roll
click on
D20?
that box and it'll pop open the. Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't have a roll for it anywhere. But yeah, it's just a D20.
Okay.
And then
so
if you click on it, you can have the you'll have the failures and successes. You can just mark them.
Yep.
4. That is 1 failure. 3 failures and your character is dead.
Oh,
Yep.
geez.
Natural 1 is 2 deaths. 2 death fails.
that was a 4. Okay, thank you.
Get intense. Get intense.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill Brutrik, but I mean,
I mean,
He's
I
not
put
gonna
him in
not
this
kill Brutrik.
situation.
I mean, just think how Simon would feel. This one is now out, and the other one's out. He is surprised by being attacked by these 3 things when he thought there was nothing. Also, he takes a con save. Rolls an 18, so the darkness is still up. He is actually going to... yeah, he's going to disengage and, like, run into here. And you don't know where he went. As this one's like, oh, you coward! Rat King, you're up. You see an unconscious Brutrik just in front of you, and you see, if you step out, you will see the other Drow in the distance.
How hurt does the other Drow look?
Very hurt.
Listen, neither of them have the stone. I don't know that though.
Correct. And you don't know who would have the stone.
I'm gonna pour a healing potion down Brutrik's throat.
Okay. Please roll the healing potion macro, or just roll your 2d4. 7 hit
Brutrik
points
is-
to Brutrik. Brutrik, you are no longer unconscious, and your death saves go back to normal.
Is this a sewer difficult terrain?
The sewage will be especially for you, yes. So 5 to step into it. Going around Brutrik would be difficult terrain. 5, 10, 15, 20 to get where you are. And you see him.
Can, but can't do anything.
Yep. This one's gonna go. Ah! He's gonna run and dash. Sharptooth, you were up.
Sharptooth's gonna like pop up again and look for the closest person, and seeing no one, they're gonna look down at their feet and try seeing if they can get that stone.
Make an investigation check. Look around, just can't feel it. You're like, nope, 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 that's a can. I know that. Nope, can't find it. Look around, you also see Brutrik sort of come up as well, so you know that they're fine. No idea about Simon. Good buddy Simon.
Haven't seen him in like an hour.
Here what it looks like. It's like
Wait, there
purple
was-
or something? I don't
There
know.
was 4 of us this whole time? Oh, that's
That song was...
Simon, you are now up.
Let's see. Can I actually see anything?
Would you see me like going through like all the water?
Yeah, I guess.
You would hear him, and you could tell because it's all technically happening at the same time. You would know he's heading that way.
Well, heading what way?
I'm sorry, he was heading east.
Oh,
I forgot you guys were around the corner this whole time. So yeah, the bad guy was heading back the way you came. You did see the other one go into the room to the south.
okay. I'll pass by, check on Brutrik.
Hi,
20 feet to get there.
Yeah. I am not going to go any further in. I'll instead hold an action for when he gets visible. I see him over that, but he's
Right.
blocking my sight. So if I see him, I'll throw a firebolt at him.
Right. You know he's over there, but you can't see him. Okay. Brutrik, you are up and prone.
Brutrik's gonna sit up, and then, I think the whole time I've been playing with it, he's just kind of focused on the stone.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think, did he know it was in the water?
No.
You did. Yeah, you did not.
You did that perception roll and failed.
Oh yeah, it's definitely still in that guy's hand who ran some direction. I can hear footsteps. Oh, can I roll to see if I hear the footsteps going the
Make
back
make a perception, a hearing-based perception check. No, you don't know. The running water is there. You're not quite. There's an echo. You're not quite sure. You know there's people over here behind you that's definitely doing something. You think probably ran that way.
Yeah. So
You just don't know who or if they have the stone.
If everyone else is in there, it's got to be important. So Brutrik is going to come into this room, and I guess just over. I imagine you'd enter on this side of Simon, and I'm just doing this so it'll change the lighting dynamics.
Yep.
Doing it by steps, and so I can see that there's somebody there. So I'm going to do an unarmed strike.
Yep. I will say that you'll have to get here because there's a little hole in the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little hole in the wall, and it's the lighting is a little smaller than what it should be because I took this map up. So it's a hole in the wall, but you can punch him through the wall. It does not hit, unfortunately. Your fist just can't fit through this little crack.
Oh no!
Use my smaller fist.
13 also does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, just not feeling that great today.
Well, he just woke up.
Yeah. And I believe that is the end of my turn.
They're going to go ahead and just attack back. But you also have, because if this is so small, also have 3/4 cover. So it is a +5 to your AC.
Okay.
First attack does a 9 hit.
No.
And with that, Simon, I will say that during the course of this attack and the next attack, a 10 also does not hit. You can see their arm, so I will say that you can take an attack, your ready to action against it at the +5.
And it goes wild.
Yeah, just kind of like, it goes through the hole, but just way into the distance. Really mean. And they are going to just take... run as well. Brutrik, you can take an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Absolutely. Yes. Let's go.
20 will hit. How do you want to do this?
I guess it's more of he thinks he's grabbing for the stone, but he accidentally grabs their head.
Snaps his neck backwards.
Everyone throws up.
You see as you were trying to reach that, you can't. You can't punch him, and you reach through as you hear him trying to move, and you grab him, thinking that you can grab the stone or something, and you pull him back to pull him through, and you just smack him several times as hard as you can against the wall, trying to get him through this little tiny thing. Eventually, you do get him through, but he has now expired. The darkness finally drops.
Does he have the stone? The stone, and so just would like start looking for the stone on him.
Okay, and we'll get to your next turn about that. The other guy is going to continue running.
Well, it's my turn first, right?
I'm sorry. Yes, it's your turn first. Go ahead.
Okay. I just remembered that I think this guy has a stone. Because that was the last time I saw it.
Yeah.
I don't see him anymore. He
Yep,
was right there, wasn't he?
He had run off on his last turn, so he went down the where he went down the passageway. He was running away.
I yelled. I kind of say to Sharptooth, he's under the water, isn't he?
No, not this
Sharptooth is
time.
yeah, they're digging in the water.
I go, what are you looking for? Like, dude has the stone.
What are you yelling at me for? The water has the stone.
Oh, now I know where the stone is. Officially, canonically. And I know there's no way for me to catch up to him. Especially with my 25 feet of movement.
Yes.
And I peer in here and I see Brutrik holding a dead body in his arms, like looking through his pockets. And
Gotta find the stone. Gotta find the stone.
yeah. And I say to him, Sharptooth says the stone dropped into the poo water.
Specifically the poo water.
Yeah. I want to basically use my mage hand swarm, so a bunch of rats will search the bottom of the
Okay. Rats, I don't think
bottom
you
of the
hold
water.
that long, so we'll just make this a normal investigation check and say that you were
technically these rats are kind of like spirits.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a plus. I'll give you a plus a D4 to it. So roll a D20 or roll a investigation check and add a D4.
I have something to add to this as well if he fails this.
Okay. 16. Your rats pop up, and Sharptooth is just like, I can't tell. Maybe the current's got it. And then the rats pop up, with a mountain of rats pop up with the the stone on as they're holding it, just raising it up.
Yeah, there's a Clementine at the very top holding the stone, like.
Found the stone. Do you take it, Rat King?
I will. Sorry, Sharptooth, and I take the stone and I pocket it.
Okay. With that, I would say that the person to the south, after you shout, "Hey, I found it!" or something like that, echoing down, probably not the thing, but we will end the combat there.
Yeah, I had been saving that second level spell for a long time because I have the spell Locate Object.
Ooh!
That's why I kept asking, did I see the stone? Because
I didn't
see it.
I didn't even realize that.
Now, there's always a chance it could be protected against scrying, but still.
Correct. Where are the sewers? There they are.
Plus, you don't probably wouldn't know exactly where it is. You'll just know the general location.
Distance and direction. So it would be enough to be able to narrow down the search.
Maybe advantage.
There in the water. Yeah, exactly.
So with that.
So what does the stone look like? I take a look at it.
So I will show you. Did I get a?
Let's see what all the fuss has been over.
Let's see what all the death's been over.
I did. Let me put it in the.
You should murder Crispo. Wait, what?
Let me move some information around on this thing, and I will share the thing with you. But I don't want you getting the extra information just yet. So
Yeah.
because it is not a normal item, obviously. So save the changes.
Yeah, there was a item in my other game that I had to make an edit of because it gave like spoiler stuff in the description.
This
So
stone is
I
disgusting.
just showed everything to it. So to describe the stone. Here it is. It's a glossy greenish gray stone that fits into the palm of your hand. Stone is, yeah, it looks like it's got these little like eyes on it. They actually took a picture of this and put it in one of the pictures in the Heroes Feast cookbook, on the top of like a bunch of gold coins and whatnot. I'm like, oh, that's what. Oh.
It looks like an aboleth face.
Make a history or nature check, I guess.
Okay.
I was thinking, like, are monsters nature?
It depends on what kind they are.
Yeah. It definitely looks like an aboleth face.
Yeah, or like a piece of chitinous armor, or however you pronounce it.
Chitinous.
Yeah, like a carapace kind of thing.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like an aboleth face.
Mousey wouldn't know that.
He rolled a 16.
Yeah, I don't think you would know though. Simon might. I go, how's this supposed to lead us to the Horde of Dragons? I kind of look it over, see if I see any other markings on it.
Make an investigation check.
And I step out of the poo water.
Yeah. By the way, Sharptooth, go ahead and make me a. Let me see what it was.
Yeah, now's when we find out if Mark is the kind of DM that uses the disease chart.
There is no disease chart, but there are a handful of diseases in the thing. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. I'm going to say with advantage because you're Sharptooth.
Oh.
Oh dear.
You've been in that water for a
Yeah,
while.
you're feeling fine. Totally fine. You've actually think you might have contracted sewer plague.
Oh.
I was not expecting anybody to get this because it says if you're submerged for a minute, you've basically spent the last couple of rounds near, not a minute, but long enough for it to be a problem.
Yeah.
And he kept his mouth open.
Probably.
He opened his eyes trying to look for the thing.
Yeah.
I was supposed to close them?
I never close these eyes.
Yeah. For 20 years, I haven't blinked once.
I wouldn't be able to see it if I closed them.
That's when they get you.
There you go.
Sewer
plague is a generic term for a broad category of illnesses that incubate in sewers, refuse heaps, and stagnant swamps, which are sometimes transmitted by creatures that dwell in the things such as rats and other things. When a humanoid creature is bitten by a creature, blah blah blah. Katsu said, "Yeah, you feel fine. You'll be fine. Fine for now. Roll me a d4."
Just like for fun. if Sharptooth bit someone right now, what would happen?
It is not a zombie plague, and that was cat knocking over my box of candy. And it is not taking hold immediately.
Because it said it was transported by critters who live in
Yeah,
it,
it's
and
usually
I'm
like it's usually like plague rats, Black Death, and whatnot.
all right.
I have to write something down so I remember.
Nothing probably health-wise for a Sharptooth.
Meanwhile, Simon is already using I think thaumaturgy to clean off his robes. Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. Yes, what would you like to all do?
Well, I'm kind of looking over the stone. See if there's anything else identifying, like special about it.
Nope, not even with the 21 looking over. Nothing else.
Brutrik's gonna hold up the dead body and say, "Does this look familiar to anyone?" And I like just to do the same thing, but with the dead body of investigating if there's some type of iconography or a tattoo or anything that would be on them.
Nope, you would recognize the two bodies are both Drow.
Okay.
We do.
The one we actually kind of recognized that attacked us before actually got away.
Is the one that got away, yeah.
Yeah, but we did previously know that he was hired by somebody to go after the people in that building. So, and that was the person that we were originally chasing. So now we know why somebody hired him to go after them.
Simon, you know something that we don't about that person.
Oh, that's right. Only Mousey ended up finding out otherwise. The person we were chasing in the streets was remember when we were checking out the house with the doppelgangers?
Yeah.
One of the people that went inside was the one that we were chasing. And now suddenly we're now going after the person that tried to attack him while we were there.
You don't think that Bonnie is working for those devil worshippers, do you? I mean,
I doubt it.
I'm pretty confident he is.
yeah, definitely. I want to do a history check, but about the name Jar Axel because I heard them mention it.
Okay, go ahead.
$18.
You are. You may have heard things about this in the underground, your connections or whatever, rumors and whatnot, but you have no significant information about Jarlaxle. Other than it's probably a person's name.
Yeah. Maybe I can assume a Drow. Do we hear that name at the ship, or was that just me metagaming?
That was you remembering other related stuff from another adventure.
Yeah, you associated the people the door referring to Loth, the fact that most of her worshippers are Drow, but we didn't see anything.
Yeah, we also didn't see any Drow on that ship. Wasn't that a thing, or they were speaking with the Drowish accent?
Somebody was speaking in I think an Elvish accent, but
there was an Elvish accent of people who were not elves.
Yeah.
But Brutrik doesn't know that.
So you might have mentioned to me, it's like this kind of looks like an aboleth, like a monstrosity creature from the depths.
Looks like an ex-wife, but
I roll Arcana because I figure Aboleth it probably falls under that instead, or just for anything.
Arcana or Nature, either way.
So I'll relay anything I might know about it from that roll.
Okay. You got a 19 when you did that. Yeah, you know, they're aboleths. I don't actually know anything about aboleths.
They are from the elemental plane of water, I believe. Supposedly, one of the 4 races that supposedly ruled the entire planet thousands of years ago. Just evil.
That's why you're playing a library or a Candlekeep character, and I'm not.
Yeah, they're like a giant monster fish with 3 eyes like that, and they're
aboleths have. So going over the information, aboleths have flawless memories, pass on their knowledge and experience from generation to generation. Their minds are treasure troves of ancient lore, recalling moments from prehistory with perfect clarity. They basically have keen minds.
But eternal ones.
Yep.
I think
they're psychic and stuff, and
yeah, they're like underwater tentacle creature kind of things.
Yep.
Yeah.
They know telepathy and deep speech.
So maybe it's just like a creative choice, kind of like an artistic choice kind of thing.
It could be, or possibly a clue to where it leads to. Though I fear to imagine where if Face of an Aboleth is a hint as to where to go to. I don't exactly want to meet one.
Also, what do we do with it?
Hey, if you like eat it, do you get the memories of the thing?
No, no. Please don't try.
I think it's just a stone that's shaped like one. I don't think it's actually made out of one, unless I'm wrong.
Yeah, so we know the Devil Warpishers took the stone. So that was kind of related to what we were trying to clear our names with. But then some followers of a guy named Jar Axel took the stone.
Right. At first it was in the hands of whatever the name of what was the name of the royal people again, Mark?
The Growlhounds, the ones
Yeah,
that you were the Growlhound Manor.
Yeah, it was originally in the hands of the Growlhounds. The Nimblewright escaped with it, hid it in the crypt. Then somebody was told to go get it from the crypt, which are apparently the worshippers of Asmodeus. They were backstabbed by some people from within them that were working for the guy that was in the town that was the doppelganger, and
But he was being assisted by devils too.
yes, but I guess a different group of them or something, and then he was double crossed by a completely different person of these Drow who are working for somebody rich that have apparently been following that doppelganger for a while now.
That might have been a coincidence, just because he was a doppelganger.
It could be, or they.
Although,
they really,
I'm thinking back, he said, like, don't you know who they are? I thought he was referring to, don't you know those are doppelgangers in there? He might have been referring to, don't you know there's, like, devil worshippers
right.
that are the safe house there?
Though,
Not Bonnie, though, right?
No, of course not.
Absolutely, Bonnie. I bet you she's behind the whole thing. Just to egg on, like, Rat King.
BRB, I gotta rewrite the big bad of the adventure. Bonnie!
Now
the big Bonnie bad.
The big bad Bonnie. Now the question is, who do the Drow work for? The one we caught earlier never actually told us.
Well, they mentioned the name Jar Axel, and I've heard that. Did you say that? I kind of heard that name, but
I say you've heard the name. Just know that they're a name. You don't know anything about it, even with your 18-year-old.
Okay. And I haven't heard of it.
No.
Okay.
Whoever it is, it sounds like a name, but they must keep pretty on the down low because I don't know anything about it.
Simon, go ahead and make a we'll say a history check.
I'm thinking if, like, my first instinct is to show this to Trench. But I'm thinking, it's like, do I trust Trench enough to know that we found it? It seems like he's on the up and up.
That investigator from down the street.
Yeah, he's helped us on more than one occasion.
With your 18, Simon, I'm going to say that Jarlaxle does sound slightly elvish, drowish name. We recognize like the lettering and phonetics of it would fit into that kind of either elvish or drow, which is elvish.
Well, the name certainly isn't human. So it's a good chance it's not one of the noble families again. Um,
We don't know. We don't know where they stole this stone from either.
well, they stole it from the crypt.
Yeah, but the Nimblewright had it
Beforehand.
originally.
No. But the chain of thefts is getting too far to.
Yeah, very confusing.
Um,
Well, the Nimblewright hid it in the crypt. And the gnome that was killed in the fireball was bringing it to us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah.
So that means that, and that was a friend of Renee Never Ember.
It was somebody who worked for Renair's father, and
Okay.
Noted that his father, who was the one who hid everything, trusted that gnome, and the gnome was heading to you, likely having something to do with the vault, the stone, the dragons, something.
And if we return it to Never Ember, he probably doesn't want it because that means the guys are still going to be after him.
Now more than ever.
He told you that this is somehow the key to finding the cache
Yeah.
of dragons.
I'm just thinking, as like, would we want to find the cache of dragons, or return the stone back to its?
Well, right now we don't even know who the rightful owner would be.
Yeah, Renee doesn't want it.
Yeah,
you would understand that the money was embezzled from the city.
Yeah, I was about to say it's kind of dirty money anyway.
Yeah, but what part of the city would we give it to? And it's I remember him saying that his father is still one of the leaders of the city.
He was the former Open Lord. He is no longer the leader. He was expelled in something that happened prior to or outside of the actual adventure.
Yeah, so we won't return to him.
Yeah, he himself suggested not to give it to him.
Correct.
Maybe it's better if it remains a secret.
Possibly. Do you want me to spend some time investigating it? I might be able to find some clues we can, or something to go off on to tell somebody about.
So that might be helpful. But I think we should return to the tavern if we can.
Yeah, guys, I've been feeling a little woozy after almost dying today.
Yes, I could use a nap myself.
I feel great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the first time I've taken a bath in a month.
Everything's looking up for Sharptooth.
What could possibly go wrong with me rolling around in filth with wounds?
Yes.
Open wounds.
He's looking a little green, don't you think?
Bump.
Okay.
So you want to head back to the tavern?
Yeah.
See, where are we? I'm trying to remember.
So you were basically at the windmill somewhere in the south or southern border, which is the bottom right side of the map, and then you took a run across the rooftops into an alley and away from that. So you're probably only a couple of blocks away from that. You're probably still
we're like
in the south board.
About to say the southeast of the city or whatever.
Yeah,
probably near the gate or something. On the way back, I'd ask to stop by. There's like shops that sell like spells and such.
Yeah, you'll be able to find that on the way back.
I would like to ask to stop and stop by one of those on the way back and spend some of our money to purchase a particular spell. Arcane Lock.
That'd be a good idea to get some healing potions too.
Yeah, that too.
All right, so that's the case. Take it you're done in the sewer?
I think so.
Yes, please.
Okay. Heading out of the sewer, going back to the city. We don't have these horses here anymore.
I'll be Mousey.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yes, unless you are No, actually, no. I'm going to say you're still Rat King thing because something's going to happen as you leave the sewer.
I
As you
mean,
kind of start going.
I was gonna say I changed before I get out.
I honestly think it works better as a story if it happens like this. But if you don't like it, we can go back and do it. But I
That's
think
fine.
you will enjoy this as well.
Quick question.
Okay.
Quick
Yes.
question before you say that. Is Mousey still holding the stone, or am I?
Who has it?
I
thought give it to talking about Simon doing stuff. So, but yeah, Mousey might.
might have handed it to Simon so he could look at it and say, does this look like something to you?
Yeah, just giving you something to work with.
Okay. Simon currently has the stone. As you are heading out of the sewer, going back the way you came, it's not much of a long walk. You managed to stay mostly out of the sewage again, cleaning yourself off as you go. Start heading up. I need a marching order.
Brutrik's probably in front again.
Okay.
Is he Sharptooth right after?
I am going to be near Sharptooth because I'm secretly trying to do prestidigitation to clean off the smell.
Brutrik, you get out of the sewer, climbing up the thing, and you sort of stop in your tracks. Nobody else really sees this going by. As soon as Sharptooth is up there, starts to become apparent. There is a large police gathering. At that point, Simon moves up and is actually pulled up, as well as Rat King, before they can actually respond to it. Turns out, somebody dying in the middle of the street via a gunshot. And turning into a doppelganger has a lot of police people, City Watch, wanting to be around.
Mm.
And I don't have the. Let's do this. Boop.
Uh-oh, I just realized something.
Boop. 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 Oh, how many are there going to be? Well, what's it say on here? Oh, 12 veterans, a sergeant, and 11 constables. So everybody's here. Gang up.
You get a constable.
You get pulled out. Ah, is this them? You turn to somebody in the at the end of the alleyway. Someone who was seemingly in the crowd that looked like just a normal passerby or just citizen. Says, yes, that's them. There's 4 of them, and they ran down into the sewer. As you are all promptly arrested. All right, you guys are going downtown. We're gonna question you about what happened over here.
Is this Rat King No Way Home?
Well, I can see Sharptooth being like, what are you doing pulling some people just trying to get out of a sewer? No one wants to stay in the sewer. We want to get out of the sewer, and we want to get home.
One of the passers... the
holding the gun that shot him.
Yes, I was actually about to say, going through, even if you didn't pick this up, I would still ask if you had the gun on you that you picked up from the other guy. Going through, starting to get your things. I'm sorry, Simon, do you want to say something?
I was gonna say, the passerby that fingered us who was one of the nuns.
Flips you the bird too, so she double fingers you.
I mean, I know I said hold the gun because I said I picked it up, but I probably wouldn't be carrying the other pistol around because
you probably not, but you do have the one. You have the one down from down there. They are searching through. It's like, aha! It's one of these powder pipes. I've seen this. We got you red-handed.
That's circumstantial, fella.
Is this the loudmouth one you were talking about? The person at the end of the street. Yep, that's him.
That would
tried to climb on me.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe I did do that, but there's no harm. It's just a small thing to climb on somebody.
Well, you're going down to the prisons. We're bringing you down. All right, you know what? We're just going downtown.
Does Tony still work there?
Tony? He's my boss.
Oh, great. I haven't seen him in a bit. He might be worried about me. He was a rookie when I first met him.
Inspiration. Do you all sort of comply? Do you give up. They tell you, hey, we're going to take your weapons for you and bring you downtown. Does everybody give up their obvious
yes.
weapons?
Brutrik complies.
You don't have any weapons.
I have darts.
He removes his hands.
Okay, so don't remove them from your inventory. Just mark that you're not carrying them, or note that you're not carrying them. Or I will note them. So in case next things, you'll have to find them before you can use them again.
Do I lose my guitar?
Make a deception check as you're saying. Imagine it's just a guitar. It's not a weapon. It's how I pass the time.
Look it, there's like cool things that come out of it when I play it. Watch like this.
Those are called called musical notes.
I'll say with a 14, they'll be like, all right, but as soon as you play a bad song, we're gonna take it from you. Simon, do you give up your giant pen as well as giant pen?
Yeah, that's the only weapon I have. Yeah.
Rat King will look at you and is like, you're the vigilante that's been going around, the one that's been, I guess, trying to capture people who have done crimes and then dumping them on our front door? That's not evidence. We can't prosecute people who have just been shown up with a note.
We showed up out of a sewer.
I wrote a note saying what they did.
That's not actual things. Let's see who you are.
Okay, so where are we?
You are just in the alleyway in the southern ward.
His face gets covered in rats.
He goes to rip it off and is like, sir! Some other was like,
okay.
We can't actually disrobe them if they haven't been booked. Alright, you're lucky this time, Rat King.
This is what I do.
Yeah?
Okay. He says, okay, I'm gonna give you my crossbow. I'm just gonna reach into my cloak here.
Mm-hmm.
And I pull out the jar of compressed gelatinous cube.
Oh my goodness, that has
And
been
take it out. And I'm basically making a distraction. I throw it on the ground between us. And I'm gonna use it as a way to run away.
Make a dexterity check.
Please 20. Dice God, give us this.
Can I panic around him? Sorry, can I panic around him to like help with the distraction?
You don't know he's doing this. He's just doing this impromptu, and you have already kind of being, shackled by the things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you my thing, and somebody, unfortunately, with a higher roll, jumps in and grabs her hand before you can throw down. It's one of those smoke bombs I've seen, huh? And it fails, unfortunately. You are all arrested and are taken to... Good try, though. I would, if it was high enough, and I would have let you do it and see what you probably still would have got captured because there were a lot of people around you. But
definitely seems
really
like we were never meant to escape that.
I don't know.
I would have let it happen if it was a high enough roll, and if I roll a 1, I'd be like, you know what? Well, just roll with it, see what happens. You were taken to a.
I would have been like Mousey, attorney at law, trying to get you free.
You're taken to a courthouse in the dock ward. I know this seems a little far away, but I should have read where you were going to end up before putting the windmill somewhere. Saying, you wanted to go see, what was the name? Phil? What'd you say? Tony. Tony, yeah. Yeah, he's over there.
Oh, great. They take us to the building across the street from where the Nimblewright died.
That was coincidence because I was looking for a good enough place for this because there's no actual spot you're going, but I needed it close to other places based on what could have happened.
It could have been in Dagger's Alley. 3 Daggers Alley.
I almost put the court on Fishgut Court, which is just below this. Where is it?
Judge Fishgut. He's a Triton.
The Picklock Alley.
Did they take off my mask?
They did not. I was gonna do that and was like, no, we'll leave it on. I shouted. I was like, "Hey, we can't disrobe them until they're booked." But you were all taken into
I want my phone call. I want my phone
courthouse.
call.
You were brought down after being booked into the. You were each placed in cells in a small cells in the underside ground part of this. Not quite a basement, but a ground part of this. And you should all just be able to, similar to the last one, see just a cell.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Nice.
Rat King's freaking out almost as much as Simon.
Yeah. Do we get a short rest? No,
You are able to get a short rest, and if you want, you can actually take a long rest before this because you do that. But we'll do a short rest for now.
I was kind of kidding, but okay.
But yeah, I mean, you're going to be in here for a while, so it depends on what you want to do. If you guys want to take this time to take a long rest, you can easily we can just say you wait the entire night because you're all very exhausted anyway. Simon has...
I'm gonna do a long rest.
I mean, that makes sense to me if we do that.
Yeah.
Long
So if that's what you want, so just one moment. Let me get the rock on Simon. There you go. Simon, do you still have most of your items? Anything that is not a weapon or anything that could impede things.
Pretty much all I've got is like writing utensils. I don't even have a quill because I just summoned one from the ether. My hat, which is technically my focus, but
right, the hat of wizardry.
And the stone.
Every so often,
they might take
let me do this so everybody can see where they came from. So I'm going to drop everybody in the hallway where they can see something, and then it will go back to.
Now, I assume they take my spellbook, though.
No, they won't take your spellbook.
Okay.
So the four of you should have hopefully saw the alleyway that you came in.
Weird question. Can Sharptooth roll like a history check to know the layout of this prison?
Yes, absolutely.
Some of his graffiti is still on the wall.
Hey, can I have cell number 3? That's my favorite cell.
Yep, you will know the layout of this, and I will walk you around really briefly to show you the various locations.
We all have a Sharptooth
There's
here
like a
in
little
each of our
message from Sharptooth in every single cell.
That is the showers.
Oh,
This is the hallway.
it's lovely.
You're not sure what's to the north here because you think it's the guard sort of the gatehouse. These were the stairs that you were brought down into, and this over here was the
reception.
So sort of the waiting. The stairs go up to the courthouse up top. I'm not going to bother with that. There is another cell over here, it's your favorite cell. They didn't even put you in your favorite cell. You're back here. So Simon just had a brief look around of that. Nobody else should. But Simon, is that all saved for you? Like, can you still see it grayed out?
I can still see
Simon, I'm sorry, Sharptooth.
Yeah, I can see it, but it's all grayed out now. Like, I can't
That's
see
perfect.
any characters.
Okay, that's perfect. So, yes, with that, you guys want to take the time to take a long rest. And it sounds like you already are, so go ahead and take your long rest. You are here for the night.
Yep, took it. It's funny because I can't look at Sam's computer, but it's literally just us like 45 degrees to my right.
It's fine. There's not many secrets. It's really just a layout. Every so often, you would see a guard would come over, give you whatever things you need, and you would know that there's light inside, outside these cells. Lit by torches, so it's not a lot of light, but it's there.
So when I'm walking by the cells, is it full of people Rat King has put in prison, and they're like, the Rat King, we're gonna mess you up.
You probably when you were brought in here, you passed by a bunch of people. Like, there's not enough cells, and there's only a handful of cells. But you definitely up top. There were people like, there's that one who tried to get me to turn my life of crime over to a new leaf. Well, I turned over a new leaf. It was the golden leaf. I robbed the place. Things like that. Yeah. And with
I'm
that,
not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
with that, as you all four are separated, alone, and in the dark, Simon, you have the stone. What would you like to be doing with the stone?
Take it.
It's just a rock. Right? Nobody really knows what it looks like, so they wouldn't recognize it from sight.
I figured if we're in jail, they would have like taken everything on our person.
Yep, just your weapons. Honestly, the sort of encounter is designed for something less serious, but so they're like, yeah, just take it out. But they just take your weapons and give you what else you need. Technically, they should just take Simon's spell book and spellcasting focus away from him, but you need some spells.
Well, they don't know what my spell focus is, but I hid the stone under my hat. Well, first I'll make sure that nobody is actually visible. It's like nobody's watching me or anything, and let's see, what do I even know that I can use? I don't suppose identify ends up doing anything with it.
You try it?
Yeah.
You identify the stone. This is a magic item.
Okay.
You would require to attune to it.
Interesting.
Well, it's overnight.
Mm-hmm.
We had a long rest.
If that's the case, then if I've got the enough time for privacy, I will try to attune to it.
Plenty of time. You wake up in the morning, you're like, I'm gonna. You're a couple days ago, you're like, I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to go to prison. Now you're in prison. So, you attune to the stone. This is the Stone of Galore, and you learn a couple of things about it. Let me move over the information I took away. This is a wondrous item. You read it off first. That was funny. You attune to it over the course of the next hour. And a couple things happened. You realize, A, you are now immune to disease, thanks to your identification of it and attuning to this. And 2, you hear, as soon as you attune to it, it gets dark outside the door, the lights and the cracks go in, and you hear somebody go, who turned out the lights? As it seems like some lights are missing. You're not sure what's up with that. Well, actually, you are. You would realize that while attuned to the artifact, non-magical flames are extinguished within 30 feet of you. Everything suddenly goes dark outside. But everybody, yeah. I rolled randomly for those two properties, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. I gotta use it. But you also get another thing. As soon as you're like, oh, that's what this does, you learn that this is the Stone of the Lord. It's the way to find the vault that contains the Cache of Dragons, and how to unlock it. You need 3 keys, and you also hear a voice. Ah, well, hello there. Simon, is it? Nice to make your acquaintance.
Ah!
Oh, don't be alarmed. I am merely the Stone of Galore. And I have just put over the information that you do know from doing it. This is a sentient magic artifact, and you can use legend lore to talk to it.
That was not expected.
And with that, we're going to call it a night.
Dun, dun, dun.
If I could get everybody back to the title page.
Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. So, thank you all. That was, so to explain it, without getting into detail, I've actually strung together a sort of two different things of the thing. It's not the straight up encounter that we're doing. It's not even the original encounter that I was planning on doing, which just didn't fit the story anymore. I've strung together a couple things to make the narrative a lot more interesting. So when everybody's talking about trying to figure out what's going on, I'm like, oh my god, the combination is working! They're actually solving puzzles and figuring things out, or trying to.
Yeah, because this is like, since I know a little bit about the adventure beforehand, it's like, wait, they're mixing the villains. Yeah, like he's mixing the villains together.
But normally the only difference is what season you choose, right? So like
it's generally the season, but you do come across ways of finding each of them in the previous 3 chapters. And because of what you guys found, I was like, oh, I'm not going to do the original one. I'm going to do this instead. And then something else happened. I'm like, oh, well, now which one do I do? And I decided to just work them both together and throw in a couple of things that were like, oh, this would work really better with combining it with this thing that happened. I won't talk about exactly what those are before you finish.
Right. I think it basically just determines who the main antagonist is usually, but
so
then players get involved, and plans always change.
This is the first time I've actually like strung together the narrative rather than just doing it around, and it's like, oh my god, there's so much perfectness, and everybody's doing it. And I had a smile on my face when you guys were done with that. We're talking about where all these things came from, because it's like, oh my god, it's working. Simon, I am actually going to add to your inventory a copy of Stone of Galore, a specific one I have for you. Specific one I have for you for the bunny heist that doesn't give away all the GM information, and I'm going to attune to it on your D&D Beyond sheet.
Okay, yeah, I tried to do a search for it, but I didn't see it as a magic.
Yeah, and there is, but it has a lot more information on it, and I've cut out all of that. So that's now on your sheet. I've marked you to it, and I'm attuning you to it right now. And you are now immune to disease.
It's like, we're playing in autumn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
So wait, what would have happened if we didn't have a wizard to attune to it?
I like the attune.
Oh, that's right. It does say it needs a wizard to attune. That's weird. Oh no, it doesn't need a wizard to attune. I probably just copied over the wrong texture when I was making this thing. It does just need a normal. It just requires attunement.
Right, but without a wizard, nobody would need that.
Yeah. Oh yes, yeah. There are very, very few items that require a specific spell type or class type to attune to, but anybody can attune to a magic item.
Yeah, it's usually only if it's a magic item specifically for a class's use.
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure autumn is Xanathar. It's a villain.
I believe so.
But I'm not gonna. I don't know if you. So.
Boop-a-doop. No, spring was Spring was Xanathar, and we were.
Yeah, we're Zentarum, I think. It was the main one for a while.
Yeah, we were originally Autumn, yes. Oh, what's going on here?
Maybe I misread the little chart.
No,
I wasn't trying to
yeah.
I wasn't trying to metagame it, but I just happened to look at that page.
You know some information, and it really doesn't matter because there's as cool as it would have been to go against the big beholder. There's no. It just didn't. It just this works so much better.
Yeah, I'm glad. It's different.
And before we finish up, if you remember a couple of games ago when you got to the City of the Dead, you ran into that seer. The seer was a random encounter, and I knew I was going to put you guys in the thing at this point. So it was like, oh, the 4 of you are going to be in a dark place, separated. One of you is going to talk to it. So it just happened.
You foresaw it. You actually made plans that the players didn't ruin.
I literally made that up on the spot too, because the seer came up and I had you roll for it, and it's like, oh, the seer recognizes something or something. I was like, oh, wait a second, I know where they're gonna go, because I was trying to figure out where the pathway was at that point, so it was fresh in my mind. Like, I'm just gonna do that and foreshadow. But in any case, good job, everybody. Thank you very much. We probably have Probably 2 more sessions. 1 to 2 more sessions.